You'll call somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch.
You got it locked on Rhodium Radio.
Yeah, Dr. Dre is in full effect, and I gotta tell y'all a little something. Eazy-E is down with us. MC Ring, you know he's down with us. DJ Yella is down with us. Arabian Prince, you know he's down with us. Tony A the Wizard is down with us. JJ Fag is down with us. Timmy T, you know he's down with us. DJ Pooh Boy is down with us. Toddy King and Spade, they're down with us. My boy Ice Cube, you know he's down with us. I like to mention, so pay attention to where I'm from, Compton, but the tapes are from the Roadium. My name is Dre, listen while I play. And by the way, I'm also down with NWA. Yo, Steve at the Roadium is down with us. Slanging funky tapes, it is a must. We're number one.
Tony A. Tony A. When you're ready, go.
Welcome back, everybody, to Rhodium Radio episode 76. And before I introduce my special guest, I got some special announcements. A couple of days ago, I had Mariah Avila in here, and we had such a great time. She actually left us some music. And what I'm going to do, if for those of you that are interested, if you're not interested, don't cry about it. I got 245s of one of her singles, and I got like 4 of her albums and 5 of her singles. These are CDs. If anybody's interested, for the first 2 that donate at least $5 on the Chicano rap documentary GoFundMe, at least $5, I'll mail these out to you. So the first 2 will get the 45, and the next 5 will get the single. The next 4 will get the album on CD. If you're interested, if you're not interested, then you're not interested. Okay, but go to GoFundMe and at least leave us $5, and it'll at least cover the shipping. If you do, when you receive our email, please answer back, because that's how you're going to get your stuff. You answer back with your address, and we'll send that out to you. So the first 2 get the 45 each, and the album and the singles. So if you're interested. Other than that, the few that we have left, 4 mixtapes that I did for Steve Yano at the Rhodium Swap Meet, and the other 4 that Dr. Dre did. And you guys know which ones they are. If you guys want to know which ones they are, go to DOCUMIXERY.com, and there you can place your order for 30. And the High C album that I reissued, you can get that as well. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump right back into it. Without further ado, please allow me to introduce Mr. Junebug. How you doing?
Pretty good, Tony. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. It's, you know what? I'm battling this heat because it's fucking hot. And, you know, over the weekend, I was in Denver, Colorado, and we were battling 103, 104, 102 weather. And here we're probably like 85. And so we're so spoiled here in California that we pretty much cry over anything, you know. Wow. So, but it's all good, you know. And it kind of sucks because you can't even go to the beach because they close shit down now again. You know, our governor decided to close even the gyms. Yeah. So I can't even go to the gym anymore. You know, that's one thing I want. Let me start off by asking you, what's one thing that you miss doing that you can't do no more because of this whole pandemic thing?
Shit, I miss going to Redondo Beach, man. That's my spot right there, man. I miss going to the beach. Yeah. You know, like that's a place I went to always, you know, growing up. Just, you know, that spot right there, man. Just even having some micheladas, coronas, whatever. Just chilling, eating some fish, just chilling and just enjoying the weather. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I usually park Torrance Beach.
Yeah.
And I would run to the pier and run back 2 miles back. So that's how I get my cardio. Yeah. But you can't even do that shit no more. Yeah. You know. So yeah, I'm complaining about it, but oh well. Other than that, I know it's a Wednesday, but how was your weekend, man? I know we can't really do too much, but how did you spend it?
Well, my weekend I spent it with my girl, my kids, you know, just pretty much just watching movies, relaxing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I love to barbecue. Someone was barbecuing, whether it's carne asada, some barbecue ribs, having some modelos, just chilling, man. Just trying to especially what was going on right now, it's kind of hard to do anything. You know, I'm like, damn, I'm ready to do something because I'm tired of being at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Besides that, man, just relaxing, man, and just writing music here and there, just trying to stay sane because it's crazy out there right now.
It is, and there's a lot of negativity out there as far as because of this whole pandemic. A lot of people, you know, one thing that California has. Had the highest suicide rate supposedly because of this pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's kind of pretty crazy. But you know what? Switching gears a little bit, you said that you watch movies or you're catching up stuff on TV. What do you like to watch, man?
Well, right now I'm always trying to find a way to make $1, you know?
Okay.
Well, that's I'm not much of a guy. No, don't get me wrong. I love watching movies. But I always feel like time is money. That's just my mentality, man. It's crazy. Whether it's music, whether it's working, whether it's staying busy, whatever it is, I'm trying to make an honest dollar. You know what I mean? So, that's pretty much about it, man. Just
staying productive.
Staying productive, man. I just can't be there just sitting there doing nothing.
Okay.
You know, I can't. I'm not really a homebody. I'm more like I got to get out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? And I'm the same way. Like I really try to stay productive. And, you know, one thing I was telling you before we went live that eventually me and my team are going to start up a different podcast on different other subjects. I don't want to let people know yet exactly what we're going to be talking about. Yeah. But believe me, there's a huge market out there for it, what we want to do. Yeah. And eventually what I want to do, I just want to podcast and then just film. That's what I want to do. I know we were talking about, you know, how much would I charge for a beat?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get back to you on that, but as of right now, I just want a podcast and I just want to, como se dice, just film. That's what I want to do. But now, me personally, I like watching every once in a while, especially when I come home late or fucking have a couple of beers. I just like to turn on the TV. Lately, it's been Netflix, you know, so I watch a bunch of movies on there. But you say you're not much of a movie guy?
You know, like, especially right now is like, that's pretty much all all we can do if you can't really get out there. But I've been watching the show and I've seen that one show. It's called Ozark. I don't know if you've seen that one.
No, everybody's telling me about it, man.
It's really good, man. It's crazy. I haven't even finished it because I'm always caught up trying to like do something in the garage or just trying to like stay busy doing something else. But when I'm in the bedroom, I turn it on. I just get stuck. You know,
it's pretty good though.
It's pretty good. I can't tell you, but I want you to watch it, man. It's good. It's good. But watch Ozark on Netflix.
Okay, let me ask you a goofy ass question. What was your last TV show that you were hooked on? Like that was my favorite TV show. I'll tell you mine first. Mine was Three's Company.
Oh, okay. You talking about like back in the days?
Well, it doesn't matter when.
Shoot. I like that one, man. That's a good one. That's one of my favorite ones. I always watching Three's Company. What's that other one called, man? Like a lot of old ones. That's what with Jack and
Right.
I like, you know,
Sanford and Son, Good Times.
Yeah.
What's Happening.
All those.
Yeah,
those are good ones.
I don't know if there's any, you know, like shows today that can compare.
I don't think so.
To those, you know, Sanford and Son was fucking amazing, dude. Go ahead.
The only one I would flip through, like right when it started, was MASH. When you see that MASH symbol, I just
that was time to go to sleep.
That was time to
go after Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, and then MASH. Vámonos.
Yeah, Fonz was the shit, man. He just fucking snapped his finger and he gets shit cracking. You know
he was the coolest dude, huh?
Cool motherfucker.
He was the epitome of cool. All he had to do was do this.
I'm as cool as him, or might even cooler than him. You know what I mean?
I believe that. Especially when you were in that picture, you had that nice fade and everything. You were sitting in the park cover, sitting in your car.
Three flowers in the hair.
Hell yeah, 3 flowers. Hey, you know what? Do they still sell that shit?
I don't even know, man.
I know I only see it at the swap meets.
Yeah, you know what? I fucking, besides that, like, there's a point where I even tried Murray's and shit, you know what I mean? But that was kind of a little too thick and shit. But,
right.
You know what I mean? But,
I wonder why 3 flowers or Tres Flores never released a cologne.
Ain't bad. I don't know.
I have to think about that one. Now, did you use the thick one or the Brillantina one, the liquid one?
No, I used the thick one.
Okay.
Yeah, then my uncle used to talk shit because I used to fucking lean against his bomb and shit. And I had fucking grease all over the fucking window and shit. Like, fuck, man.
My dad used to use the liquid one.
The liquid one?
Yeah, he used to like... And like
just slap it on there, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, fuck. But I used to like the smell.
Yeah, it smelled good.
Back then, if you had 3 flowers and your car, you were the shit.
Oh, your car, yeah.
Yeah. Before that, it was probably Polo. So I still have my 1980s Polo bottle.
All right.
So maybe during break, I'll bring it out and give you some.
Slap it on eBay, though.
You know, it's funny today. I was talking to my son. I showed him a paper sack.
Yeah.
I go, look, mijo, a vintage lunch pail.
Yeah.
Because that's what we used to take our lunch to school, in a paper sack.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Yeah. And remember, fucking our Halloween bags were a brown paper bag from the market.
Yeah.
You fucking paint a pumpkin and go trick or treating with that shit.
Yeah, that was it.
Or if you were broke, you could fucking use your pillowcase.
Pillowcase, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
Anyways, other than that, man, next time you have a barbecue, man, maybe you ought to consider inviting us, all of us.
Oh, for sure, man.
Hell yeah.
The whole camp, dog.
Have enough modelos, carne asada, I like shrimp,
sure.
so
Let's do
all
it,
of that
man.
shit on me.
Let's do it.
And anyways, other than that, man, let me ask you, where did you grow up at?
Well, as a kid growing up, all my family's from Torrance, Harbor area, HA. I was born at Torrance Memorial Hospital.
Okay, me too.
Torrance Memorial? Oh,
Yeah.
right on. I was born there, lived there for a few years, and we did a lot of moving around, especially after my dad got killed from gangbanging. He got killed at the age of 19.
Oh, wow, sorry to hear that, man.
So, but yeah, we did a lot of moving around after that. Went from Torrance to I went to McKinley Elementary in Compton, then moved to Linwood, then moved to Southgate, Lakewood, now in the Inland Empire right now in Riverside.
Okay.
So I did a lot of, can't really say I just grew up in one spot. We did a lot of moving around growing up, but that's pretty much my background right there, you know what I mean?
Okay. You got a lot of brothers and sisters, man? You got to come from a big family?
Oh yes, we have a big family.
For real?
Like a real big family.
Okay. How many brothers, how many sisters?
Shit, sometimes I gotta use my fingers, dog. Let me see. Let's say about six, man. Like,
No shit.
like too many. But I mean, from shit, man. My family background is big.
Okay.
You
must have had some lit Christmases.
Oh yeah, all the time. But not no more, dog. Now you get like 2 presents nowadays.
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
don't get shit.
It ain't the same.
So, yeah,
You
don't feel bad.
just a hug and that's about it. You know what I mean?
I don't even get a dirty look. So, you know what's funny? Because for a while, every year I was blowing, and it's probably not a lot for a lot of
Yeah.
people. I was blowing like $3,000 in gifts for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like, I'm gonna get this person. We'll go to people's houses, and this person, and her, and her, and her.
Yeah.
And I never got anything.
You know what's funny? When I was working, because I pretty much, besides my music, I was working at the refineries right here in Harbor area, working at ExxonMobil, ConocoPhillips right here. So everybody knew I was making the bucks. You know what I mean? So it was just like I was pretty much Santa Claus. You know, when Christmas came around.
No shit.
But that's it, man. I was like,
what high school did you graduate from?
I went to high school in Moreno Valley, Rancho Verde High School.
Rancho Verde High School. Never
Yeah.
heard of it. Play any sports growing up?
Not in high school, like maybe on the streets, that's about it.
Ghetto baseball?
Ghetto baseball, man. But baseball's my favorite sport, you know what I mean?
No shit.
Baseball, my favorite. I mean, I love football, baseball, but like I'm a diehard Dodger fan. That's my team right there, you know what I mean? So.
At least you didn't say Angels, so that's a good thing.
Oh no. Who's that?
Yeah, exactly. Who's your football team?
Football team, right now I'm trying to get, because they just, got the new home, this and that. I'm trying to get, I love football. Doesn't matter what, I love watching it. But Rams is my team.
Okay, I thought you were going to say Raiders. I was holding my breath. I was like, please don't. Can't be friends anymore. But no, I'm a Cowboys fan, bro.
Okay.
I know everybody's out there, fuck the Cowgirls. I get it, homie. It's cool, whatever. Las Vegas Raiders. Anyways, other than that, play any instruments growing up?
I didn't play no instruments, but I made beats. Made beats back in the days. I had the Trident Korg, and I love that beat machine because it was a workstation. Mm-hmm. You can pretty much program everything, from the drums, the guitars, everything, and just kind of like loop it and put it together. And as a matter of fact, I did pretty much almost my whole album on that keyboard alone.
No shit.
Myself.
Okay, let's back up a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you had the Triton. That's what you said, right? The Triton. At what point, what came first, your production or your rapping?
Rapping.
Okay, when did that start? Who inspired that for you?
One of my uncles, Gonzalo Melendez, they call him Smokey. He grew up in Compton back in the days, and he's in Mobile now. I remember, I'll tell you the story. The way I got into the music was he'd come home after work. He used to work at Sizzlers. He's come over and stay the night with us, whatever, at my Vita's pad. He had a karaoke machine, right? Remember back in the days where they had the maxi singles, one side is the instrumental, the other side is the whole song.
Yeah.
So we put this cassette with the beat on this side and a blank tip on this side and hook up a mic, and we make our demos like that.
Okay.
Well, he was doing that, and I was just like a little kid watching him do his demos and making little songs just for the neighborhood or whatever, just to pass out to the family. And I was just like a little kid, and around that time I was like real shy, but I wanted to get into the music.
Okay.
So
about how old were you at this time?
I was around, I would say like around 9, 10.
For real?
9, 10.
And you were already digging the shit.
Yeah, I was digging that shit, like, I want to do it. But I'd be like, once he would leave, I'd close the door, lock the door, because I'd start rapping and shit. I didn't want anyone to watch me back in the day, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And one time he was like, hey, like, I want you to sing the hook. As a matter of fact, he still got that tape. I want you to sing the hook. And the song's called I'm Showing No Respect. So I'll just sit repeating the I'm Showing No Respect as the hook, you know. He got me to jump on the hook on one of his songs.
Okay.
So we started doing demos like that. And then, as the years went by, I really got into it, started doing music. And then in high school, I started selling my CDs with like 10 songs on it. Selling my CDs like that.
Okay, now let's back up, because now your uncle, he was rapping at the time?
He was rapping.
Okay, he was rapping.
Yeah.
Now, you at that age, other than your uncle, who were you listening to that you say that you really dug rap, man?
Around that time?
Yeah, like who was out there on the radio, or who were people bumping that you were like, that's the shit?
Around the time, Lighter Shitter Brown was bumping.
Lighter Shitter Brown.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of more groups.
Lighter Shitter Brown, High C, Second to None, Brother Lynch.
Okay.
What else? Kumo D, LL Cool J. That's what he would play, and I just kind of like feed off of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's the music I was hearing.
Now, obviously you're a youngster at this time.
Yeah.
Is that what you grew up with? Like, is that what your mom would play as well?
No.
Okay. Well, what would your mom play at home? Like,
She'll play like Vicente Fernandez. She played oldies like Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, stuff like that. So I grew up listening to oldies as well.
the good shit.
The good shit, yeah. El Chicano, all that stuff. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
So now your uncle's rapping now. And what was his rap name? Do you remember?
Smokey.
Just Smokey?
Smokey.
Okay, so because most Chicanos just stick to the street name.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my rap name too.
That was his rap name and his
The bad thing is that if you hit up your placazo on the wall, Smokey, then you come out with an album in Smokey, the cops come get you. You're Smokey from over there, huh?
Yeah.
That's me. So now, at what point from you singing the hook, at what point would you say that you started doing your own music? Like, because you said that you started giving away CDs.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Like, how did that happen? What did you do them on?
Yeah,
Were you
yeah.
rapping off instrumentals? Was your uncle hooking you up, or how did that start?
Yeah, I was also doing demos off the karaoke machines, doing that until like one day I was just going through, like back in the days, you go through the yellow pages.
Right.
I was like flipping, looking for a way, like, okay, you got to be some more than this. Looking for recording studios.
For people that may not know, because you said yellow pages.
Yes.
There's no more yellow pages.
Nah.
Okay. Can you kind of explain what yellow pages are? I know what they are, obviously.
Yellow Pages is a phone book directory where you can find people's phone numbers or business phone numbers and stuff like that. When you're
Hey, back in the day, and don't lie, okay?
Yeah.
Did you ever try to find like a girl you liked? Like, oh, that's her. Oh, she lives right here. Oh shit, that's her number. Let me crank call her ass. Hello? Then you just hung up. You ever try to do that? I did.
I don't know.
It's all in the past, bro. It's all in the past.
Like,
so
I was too young back in the days. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Okay. So you are in the yellow pages, and what are you looking for?
Recording studio.
Recording studio.
I was hungry for the music.
Okay. And how old are you now at this time?
What was that?
How old were you now at this time?
At that time when I was looking for that?
Yeah.
At that time I was like about 17.
Okay, 17.
17, 18, around there.
Okay, and then did you have any music yet at the time, or you just had lyrics?
I had lyrics.
Okay.
I had lyrics. I had some music that I wanted to loop and sample.
Okay.
Like what I would do is I would like, because I didn't have a studio, I'd replay it because there would be a blank part in the song. Like, okay, right to it, rewind, right to it, rewind. I'll just do shit like that.
Okay.
And then I found a studio. I found a studio in the Riverside, and then started laying my first demos there.
No shit.
And then I started doing like boom, like I did half the album there, and then I found a studio in Gardena, And then he started producing some tracks. In Riverside, this guy wasn't a producer. All he had was a studio. So he wasn't about making beats. But he'll loop and sample.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
You know.
And then I met this guy in Gardena. His name was T. He actually was into the production, and he made me original tracks.
Okay.
So
now, Sitting in the Park, was that your first single?
That was that was my first single.
Okay. And where did you do that one, in Riverside?
Did it in Riverside, yes.
Okay, so you pretty much told dude, you know what, can you loop this for me? I got these lyrics or whatnot. Yeah. Who taught you how to do 16 bars chorus, 16 bars chorus? Did you learn that from your uncle? Did you learn that from other songs, or?
I learned it from my uncle.
Okay.
He pretty much told me, boom, this is how it goes, 16 bars. And I'm like, what the fuck is 16 bars? Like, I didn't know what that was.
Right.
To me, but as I would write the song, and I would feel like, okay, by this time it's long enough.
Yeah.
And I'll land at 16 bars, like you just feel it. And I'm like, oh, you already at 16 bars. Like I didn't know how to count bars back in the day.
Right.
You know, but he told me this is like how you do it. And
well, he was teaching you not necessarily just how to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Because that's what you were, but not how to be an artist.
Yeah.
Because you have to count bars now.
Yes.
I remember when I first hooked up with High C, I played on like a 4-minute beat, and he just rapped all the way through.
Yeah.
And I said, no, you got to stop. I said, this is 16.
Yeah.
Because I had the drum machine, so I was the producer. I was never a rapper. I said, you got to stop right here. And he goes, well, what do I do with everything else?
Yeah.
And I said, save it for another fucking song or something, bro. But you got to start right here. Get your chorus, start right here. And I remember I had to count him in. He was 16 around the time when I met him.
It's funny because when I met High C, I know High C's music. I know of you. I know High C because I've always played music, and it's funny because I met High C and not even knowing that I was talking to High C.
No shit.
I was at G Spot. I think it was in Paramount. I think right, Paramount, or they had
you're talking about Tony G, his studio.
There's a not Tony G studio, but there's a record store. I think it was in Paramount called the G Spot, and there's a record store right there. And Homeboy was pushing my album.
Okay. When
my first album dropped. And I'd always go there and I'd bring him a box of CDs, and he would just either give me cash or cut me a check or whatever. Right. And they were betting on a football game. I remember it was like Homeboy was right here, High C was right here, and we're just watching the game. He's like, hey, you want to put some money on there? Like, nah, I just came to drop off some CDs. I'm good, whatever. And we just chopped it up real quick, whatever. He left, and then Homeboy was like, hey, you know who was that? I go, nah, I know who was that? Like, I see, I go, High C. I go, that was him right there and shit. Like, oh fuck. But he was right there, like bumping my shit right there, like just playing the music, and I was tripping out because as I was just chilling in that record store, someone came in, and Homeboy was playing my music. They're like, "Who's that right there? Who's that?" Like, "Oh, that's Mr. Junebug." And like, "What album is that?" Let me check it out. He goes, "Let me get that." And I didn't see nothing. I just stayed quiet and just like watch it, just a customer come in there and buy the CD, and it just felt good. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
You know what? That's something today that. Yeah. A lot of artists will probably never experience. Two things: hearing a song on the radio, and going in a record store and seeing somebody buy their stuff. Yeah. I remember whether it was Sam Goody's, Music Plus, Warehouse, Tower Records, I would be in there and look what my stuff was, and then watch people buy my stuff. And it's such an amazing feeling, man, especially when you hear your stuff on the radio. See, today, what takes away from what made us different, if you will, not necessarily better, but it because we lived in a different era. Yeah. Today, you can do a song, finish it right now, and load it up in YouTube, and that's it. Yeah. And if you have subscribers, you probably get about 10,000 or 5,000 people to listen to it. Yeah. But it's not the same joy that you get when you see somebody pick up your shit and say, "This is the shit, homie. Yeah. How much is it? $7.99 or whatever." Yeah. It's a different feeling, bro. Oh yeah. It's a different feeling. I'll share this. I was in San Francisco the very first time that I ever heard my song on the radio, and the biggest radio station out there is KMEL. Yeah. And they played I'm Not Your Puppet there. And dude, I got goosebumps, bro. I was 22 years old. Yeah. So, in Frisco, hearing it on the radio. So it was an amazing feeling.
Well, so, that's funny, yeah.
Yeah, so I know how it is when people buy your shit.
Yeah.
So now, okay, you do songs out in Riverside. The guy loops it. You come to where again? Inglewood?
I went to Gardena. I started working with this guy in Gardena. Did a couple tracks with him. And then through one of my uncles, I plugged up with my homeboy Johnny Boy from Ghetto Bang from San Pedro. Mm-hmm. I plugged up with him, and I did like a whole album with him. Like we just connected and his beats were banging. I was like, okay, let's do the whole album with you. So I did a whole album with him, and then I had Rocky Padilla do one of the tracks on that album. So the whole album was pretty much produced by Johnny Boy. Then Rocky Padilla I did a song with him, and he goes, "Let me produce a track." Give me the track, and we just did that.
How did you meet Rocky?
I met Rocky through my homeboy Wicked. I'm pretty sure you remember the group Hispanic MCs from back in the days. Of
course. He
was part of them, and I knew who Hispanic MCs was, but I never knew like he was part of that. But we just ended up meeting and chopping it up, and we built a good relationship. We started chopping it up, and he goes, "Yeah, you know my homeboy Rocky?" But yeah, I know who he is. He sings oldies. I go, "I'm gonna plug you up, let's do it." So I ended up doing a song, "Somebody Please," for my jefito, for my pops, rest in peace. And I go, because that was one of his jams, and I go, you know what? I told Rocky, hey, I'm gonna write this song, and I want you to sing on the hook. He was like, let's do it. So we recorded it right there at it's called 6 Point Productions in Gardena. We did that song right there.
And this is all for your first album still?
Oh, this is actually the second.
Okay, let's go back to the first one.
Okay.
So who produced all of your first?
The first one was all loops and samples.
Okay, and it was pretty much all your ideas.
Yeah.
And somebody just looped them for you.
Looped them, and I just rapped over them.
Okay.
Yeah, there wasn't really any hardcore production on that. It was just pretty much loops and samples and stuff like that.
Now let me ask you this, okay? And you were how old when that first album came out?
I was 19.
Okay, 19.
Yeah.
And you were confident enough to like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to release it. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: when you started recording, did you at all, when they played back, did you like the way you sounded?
Oh yeah,
Really?
I love the way I sounded. Yeah, So I don't know, like back in the days, just like some people told me, hey, like I don't know about now, but just like at that time, I was like really hungry for it. I'm not gonna lie, when you come on your first album, you're young. I think my lyrics are more on point now than what they were when I was a kid.
Of course,
mature. But my voice, people were like, hey, you got a good voice, whatever. And kind of like the Mexican Easy-E with the way you sound, whatever. And I kind of like, okay, kind of put me up a little bit. But then I would hear it, and I was a little big-headed or whatever. Just kind of like, I was feeling it.
Okay.
But I feel as an artist, you gotta be confident about your music. You know what I mean? So I just felt like, okay, let me keep on pushing.
It's funny because I asked that question for a lot of artists. And if I asked maybe, let's just say 60 artists that question, I would say about 50 of them would come back and say they didn't like how they sounded.
Yeah.
It's not that they didn't like that they were not on beat.
Yeah.
They just like, oh fuck, that's me. I think I sound annoying type of deal.
As far as my lyric wise, I'm like, I said some dumb shit back in the day.
Really? So it was almost the opposite then.
But like as far as the way I sounded and being on beat and the way like I like the way I sound, I liked it.
Okay.
But I feel like now being an older cat, I feel like my lyrics are more on point than what they were when I was a kid.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now let me ask you this: you finished that first album. What is your next move, man? Do you start shopping it? Does somebody approach you? How did you get that album in the stores?
What's funny is that it's funny because me and Mary were talking earlier about that, but I've always I was working at this grocery store back in the days as a kid, right? I was like 18, whatever, because the album came out when I was 19. So, anyways, I was having issues back in the days, being a knucklehead, whatever, getting into trouble and shit. So I ended up moving back out this way to the Harbor area just to kind of, because I put my mom through a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And I needed to get away. You know what I mean? I was just like, fuck, all this shit that's going on, like personal shit,
right?
Beef and this and that, and just at that age you're just young and dumb,
right?
So I was just like, you know what? All this shit's going on because of me. Let me bounce. But that's on another topic. But I was working at Stater Brothers back in the day, at a grocery store at Stater Brothers, and then I remember I used to go to the swap meet next door, the indoor swap meet where they used to sell CDs.
Okay.
I used to walk in there and I'm like, fuck, I used to look at the shelf and you see all these, Chicano rappers, you know what I mean? Like, I just call it rap, but Chicano rappers because we're Latino, whatever. But I seen Little Rob's album, I seen Norwalk's Most Wanted, I seen Brown Pride, I seen Spanish Fly. And I remember that Spanish Fly album and the Norwalk's Most Wanted because when I was a little kid, my uncle used to take my grandma to pick up her medication from Mexico. And I remember him bumping, Norwalk's Most Wanted, Brown Pride, and Spanish Fly. And I was just a little kid, and I was like, not knowing one day I'll be signed to Familia Records. But I'd go on my lunch break, I'd go over there and be like, fuck, I got the skills just like these guys have the skills.
Yeah.
Like, I could do that. I go, and I felt confident. I was hungry. So, to make a long story short, I ended up leaving my mom's pad and moving back out this way.
Yeah.
And just to fucking let shit cool down for a bit. I ended up going to, I hit my cousin. I go, hey, do me a favor. I seen the record store right there in Norwalk. It was called Boulevard Records. I go, I just have a good feeling. Just give me a ride over there. I'll give you some gas money, whatever. So he took me over there, and it had a CD with like 10 songs on it. And there's this guy named Memo, that had that record store. It's called Boulevard Records. I go, hey, what's up, man? I go, I was checking out the CDs. I go, I'm trying to get a hold of Familia Records. I go, I'm pretty sure like I'm pretty close to, I'm pretty sure you know who he is, or how I get a hold of this company, whatever. He goes, as a matter of fact, I know him real good. I got his number. Why, what's up? Well, I got this music right here, and I want to show him it. He goes, you know what? I'll tell you what, if I like it, I'll give him a call.
Start right there.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to continue that story.
All right.
When we come right back. Because now I'm going to ask you something real quick.
All right.
Yes or no, did you know what Murray looked like before you ever met him?
No, I didn't.
Okay, we're going to come right back to that. All right, everybody. Once again, call somebody, text somebody, page somebody, slap the shit out of somebody, and let them know that Mr. Junebug's in the motherfucking building. And we're going to talk about Familia Records. Not only is he an artist, but he's also now the president. And we're going to touch on. And one of those questions that most of you guys want me to ask him is, are they going to release those catalogs, those old school catalogs on Familia Records? We're going to ask him that question, so stay tuned. So take us away, Johnny. Welcome to Rhodium Radio, and I am your host, Tony A. the Wizard. We started a GoFundMe page because we need you to help us meet our goal. And our goal is to release a Chicano rap documentary. And we need you to be a part of this. Everyone who contributes will have certain incentives offered to them. For an example, I'll name one. Your name will be on the credits of the film. Everyone who gives, everyone who contributes, their name will be on the credits. That's just one thing that we have to offer. But yet, if you read the description, you see other incentives for your contribution. If you've seen the Rhodium mixtape DOCUMIXERY, you will not be disappointed with this documentary, shining light on Chicano rap, the Chicano culture. It is something that can be used as an educational tool now and in the future. So once again, help us meet our goals so that we can start production. And remember this, we have a voice and we will be heard.
What it do, it's Mr. Little One chilling on Rhodium Radio with the one and only Tony A and John motherfucking ELKINS, boy.
Hey, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Shadow. You're watching Rhodium Radio with my homeboy, Tony A. the Wizard. You know what time it is.
Yeah, what up? This is Mr. Night Owl, and you're listening to Rhodium Radio with the legendary Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard.
Yo, what's cracking? Nosotros somos Aqua y estamos aquí con Tony A. the Wizard. You know Rhodium Radio, damn it. You know what it is.
Yo, what up? This is Mellow Man Ace and Padrino, and you tuned in to Rhodium Radio with my man Tony A. Keep it locked.
Yo, what's cracking? It's your boy OG Arabian Prince from the world's most dangerous group, NWA. Sitting here with my boy Tony A. the Wizard on Rhodium Radio.
What's up, everybody? It's your homegirl Magic Girl, and you are now listening to Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yo, what's up? This is Bozo, aka Emiliano. You tune into Rhodium Radio on Tony Vision's YouTube channel. Let's get it.
What up? It's Mr. Soto. You guys are now in tune to Rhodium Radio right here on Tony Vision on YouTube. Yep.
Check it out. This is MC Poncho on the MIC. Shout out to Tony A. the Wizard, Rhodium Radio. You already know.
What up? This is DJ Trick, Spanish Fly, and you're watching Tony A. on the Rhodium Radio Show.
Big G, Rhodium Radio, Tony A. in full effect. Stay tuned, watch, listen. This is how we doing it over here.
Yo, what up? I'm out here. This is Big Daddy Swoles. I'm jamming with my man, Tony A. the Wizard, out here on Rhodium Radio. The podcast is off the hook. Check us out.
This is DJ Clientele, and you are listening to Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Yeah, this baby bounce here with Tony A, the Wizard. You are now tuned in to the Rhodium Radio. We do it for the people. You hear me?
Mic check. Ernie G from Proper Dos, and I'm listening to Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard, on Rhodium Radio. And if you don't know, you should know.
What's up, everybody? This is Soren Baker. I'm the author of the book, The History of Gangster Rap, in stores now worldwide. And you're listening to Rhodium Radio, hosted by Tony A. Make sure to check it out. We talk about the Rhodium Mixtapes. We're here. Soren Baker, Rhodium Radio.
Y'all, this is Really Greg, and I'm chilling with Tony the Wizard on Rhodium Radio.
Hey, this is Swifty Blue. I'm right here at Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Stay tuned.
It's the KAS here live on Rhodium Radio with the one and only Tony A, the Wizard.
What up, y'all? This is Kiki Smooth, the first Mexican rapper out of Compton, rich and ruthless, and you're listening to the Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Grand Wizard, El Mago himself. Hey, Compton's in the house.
What's up? It's Quete Yes God with my Harbor Ottawa homeboy Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. Yes God.
Hey, what's up, gente? It's your homeboy Duende. You're tuned into Rhodium Radio with my homeboy Tony A, the Wizard. Ya te la sabes, güey.
What up? It's your boy Baldachi, the Beast, Afro Music, face of LA. Right here at Rhodium Radio. Make sure y'all tune in. Your boy Tony A, the Wizard. Brah.
This is Kelvin Anderson, owner of the world famous VIP Records. And you listen to my man Tony A, the Wizard, on Rhodium Radio.
Yeah, what up? It's Lil Black, you the Brown Super Baller, and you checking out Rhodium Radio with the homeboy Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, what's cracking? It's your boy OG Big Wicked, Real Ones Apparel, Orange County. I here with my boy Tony A, the Wizard, Rhodium Radio. Don't make sure to peep it. Peace.
Que tranza raza, aquí su servidor, Sinful and Pecador, and you listening to Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard.
Check, what's up? It's your boy Capital I Man from the Mexican Crew. And you're tuning into Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. This motherfucker's a legend. Bah!
What's up, y'all? This is Chris the Glove, and you're watching the Rhodium Radio Show on Tony Vision on YouTube.
What's up? This is Mr. D on Rhodium Radio, kicking back with the homeboy, Tony A.
Yo, this is Fancy the Boss. Tune in on YouTube at Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
What's up? This is Leah Farsayer, aka the Dragon, the Serpent, the Spear. I'm on Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony the Wizard.
Hey man, Nick B and Eric B, the Baker Boys in the house, hanging out with Rhodium Radio and the one and only Tony the Wizard.
Tony the Wizard, aka Kylo Ren, right here on YouTube, Sundays and Wednesdays.
Tony Vision, subscribe
Tony
now.
Tony Vision, yeah.
Big baby.
What's good with it? This is Old Creep, aka Jay Stompanato. I'm putting it down for Orange County on the Rhodium Radio Show by West Coast legend DJ Tony A. We up and out this bitch.
What's up with it, dog? It's West Coast Gilly on Rhodium Radio with the legend Tony A, the Wizard on Tony Vision. You know what it is, West Coast to the fullest. Believe that.
What's up, everybody? This is Stefan Ori. You're listening to Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Doughboy Tony. You're tuned into Rhodium Radio with West Coast legend Tony A, the Wizard.
What up? It's your boy Lottie the G, straight out of Santa Ana, CA, and we right here live in the mix with the West Coast legend Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio, Tony Vision on YouTube.
Yo, what's up, world? This is Cool 187, above the law in the building, and you tuned into Rhodium Radio with my man Tony A, the Wizard. Blah.
What's up? This is Darren Vegas. You're on Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Real West Coast hip hop history right here.
Yo, what up? Sleepy Malo in the house, here at the Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard, giving us our voice back. One of the realest motherfuckers I know.
What's up, homie? Show me Frankie Quinones, a.k.a. Creeper from Cholo Fi, and you're listening to Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. That's what's up right there.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's Cujo the Savage. I'm right here with Tony A, the Wizard, Rhodium Radio. Everybody stay tuned, man. It's a motherfucking hit.
Yo, shout out to Rhodium Radio, Tony A, the Wizard, your boy Pablo Nunez right here in the studio. Be about it, people.
¿Qué onda, muchacho? Ahí viene este Miro, King with the Black Chicken and Negrito de Los Angelitos, and you're checking out that Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard.
¿Qué hubo, Raza? This is Wicked from the Brown Side here on Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. You know.
What up? It's your homeboy Infinite TGM, chilling with Tony A the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. Make sure you guys go check that out.
What up, everybody? This is Wicked Baby Doll, and I'm chilling with Tony A at Rhodium Radio. Check it out. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and follow him on Instagram.
What's good? What's good? It's your boy Spanky Loco, and you tuning in to Rhodium Radio with that motherfucking legend, Mr. Tony A. You know what time it is? West.
Hey, what up? This Rebello the Dawn.
And this Dominator.
And we came straight from the 805 ready to slap that motherfucking meat on your grill, bitch.
Rhodium Radio, Central Coast Click.
What up?
What up with it? This your boy OG Magoo, Los Angeles airbrush artist, big chillin' on site with the homie Tony the Wizard on Rhodium Radio. All gas, no brakes. Let's get it.
Man, you're now listening to LA Icon, man, right here live with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard on Rhodium Radio.
What's up, what's up? This is Esadaz, the Spanish Fly, with that reintroduction right here on Rhodium Radio with my boy, the Wizard, Tony A.
Yeah, what up? It's Spanish Fly MC, Big MOC, Mr. Most MC, on the Rhodium Radio Show, baby, with Tony A, the Grand Wizard. Let's go.
Johnny D from Spanish Fly on Rhodium Radio. Your one and only Theo with the giant Cheeto.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Trish Toledo, and I'm over here with Tony A, John motherfucking ELKINS, and DG Media at Roadium Radio. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Blanca. Bobby D presents Uncle Snoop's Army. Chilling right here at Rhodium Radio with Tony A, the Wizard. Make sure you tune in Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
What up, West Coast and all hip-hop fans? This is your girl, Violet Brown, and I'm here with Tony A, the Wizard.
Yo, this is Daniel Jones, the D to the motherfucking G Media Clips. Here with your boy, Tony A, the Wizard on the Rhodium Radio Show.
Check, 1 2 1 2. This is Roger Live, and you are in tune to the sounds of Tony A, the Wizard on Rhodium Radio, West Coast.
Yo, what's up? This is John motherfucking ELKINS, and you're tuned in to Rhodium Radio with my homeboy, DJ Tony A, the Wizard.
You're back now at the Golden Shower Hours. Tony A, the Wizard, with the podcast that slaps your coach your fat ass with a fat ass dick. And we're going to go ahead and jump butt naked right back into it. But for those of you that have already given to the GoFundMe, the 245s are gone. Make sure that when you get the email, you respond with your name, your address, or whatever. And we have some more singles and some more albums. The singles are going to go first, and then the albums. All you got to do is drop at least $5 or more on the GoFundMe, on the Chicano rap documentary GoFundMe page. Other than that, I'll announce that again when we come back. Mr. Junebug, how you doing? So you got another Modelo?
Yes,
You feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
Now, you don't have to drive home, do you?
No, my girl's driving, so we're
okay, cool.
good.
So
we're
drink
good.
up on me. Some dude asked me, how come you're not drinking? I am going to drink. I'm just going to wait for the next one. You know why? Because what happens is that if I start drinking right now, I'll just want to fucking party, homie. And then I'll forget about the interview. So, but anyways, so you were at this record store. So the dude tells you, if I like it, I'll give him a call because I know him. Now he's talking about Murray Brumfield, Familia Records. And you didn't even know what Murray even looked like.
No.
Okay. Before you ever saw him, what were you thinking? He was a Chicano dude, white dude, or what?
I thought it was Chicano for sure.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Familia Records.
Familia Records.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens next?
Okay, so I play him a few songs. I had like 10 songs on the... Well, actually, no, I had 13. I had 13 songs on that CD. So what I did is I compiled 13 songs I did at the studio. And he just played a few. He played one. He liked it. Like, all right, cool. You know, especially back in the day, everybody sampling this and that. He played the next one. He's like, okay. Then he played another one. He's like, fuck. He goes, I like these 3 songs so far. He goes, you know what? I'm gonna call him right now. I go, do you mind, after I call him, do you mind if I hear the rest of the album? Nah, go ahead, hear it. He's like, nah, he's gonna like it. So he called him. So it was just me and my cousin Rasco right there, just posted up and just waiting. You know, like I'm like waiting to see who's gonna pop up. So he's playing my music. And And it's funny because the store's open and people are coming in already, like, you know, like looking to buy other stuff, and they're like, oh, you know, who's that or who's this or whatever, trying to buy that CD that's not even out yet. And then Memo says, oh, that's Murray walking in right there. I'm like where's he at? And I was expecting for him to be Latino. And then I was like, hey, that's Murray. I go, he's black and he owns Familia Records. I'm like, oh shit. So then he comes in, Memo introduces me to Murray. He said, hey, how's it going? I'm Murray Brumfield, this and that. I'm like, oh, I'm Mr. Junebug. He's like, oh, all right. Then he's like, all right, I heard you got something for me. And then Memo goes, all right, I'm gonna play it for you. So he played him the music, played one song. He's like, all right. Played him 3 songs. And he's like, cool. He goes, I'm not getting into this, the number wise, but he was like, all right, you know, I like it. Let's talk business. What you want to do? So we negotiated a deal. We made it happen. You just had your artwork ready, like, or your pictures, you know, for the album cover. And then we go from there. So
at this time you had no artwork, just a CD.
Just a CD. So okay. Then one of my uncles was like, you know what? I got a homeboy that has like a Lolo, you know, whatever. It'd be clean if you have like a Lolo in there, whatever. So he hooked that up. We took pictures, and actually Murray pulled up to the pad. I was staying in Lakewood at that time. He pulled up to the house. He showed up. Boom, gave him the CD. Gave him the artwork, and you know, I got my advance up there in the front, you know, up front, and then that was that. So,
were you happy with that deal?
Being a kid at that time, I felt like, I was really happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because especially knowing the business, I was aiming high, and we negotiated from there. So,
now let me ask you this: Junebug, had that always been your name, Mr. Junebug?
Yeah. Growing up as a kid, actually, my uncle gave me that name.
Okay.
And he gave me another name, and I didn't like it.
What was that other name, man?
Fresh.
Just fresh.
Just fresh.
Like
so, it's just fresh. So every time you see me, you be like fresh. I'm like, I don't like that shit. Just fresh. Just like I wasn't feeling it, because it was me and my cousin. Like, you know, like we're tight, we're close and whatever. But we get into it as kids. We're like a year apart in age difference, right?
Right.
Just knuckleheads. We're little kids. You're like, all right, you're tough and you're fresh. So I was like the cool guy, and you were like the tough guy, whatever.
It was probably the hair back then, huh?
Probably was the hair.
Yeah, okay.
So
now, what inspired Junebug, bro?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe because I was born in June and I bugged him a lot. I don't fucking know, man. He was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I go, oh, your name's not fresh and shit. He goes, I'm gonna call you Junebug. So I'm like, all right, I just stuck with it.
You just stuck with it, and then you added the Mister, huh?
Added the Mister, yeah.
Dope. Okay. So now, you shoot your pictures, sign your deal, you get your advance. Okay. How soon after that did the album drop?
The album dropped, okay, I would say like within a month worth of time.
Okay.
Like me and Murray kept in touch. As you know, after I left Boulevard Records, after I left the shop, I was just like, okay, is this real? And you know what? Before I left, he called me back. I still remember, he called me back in, and he was just like, hey, Jumbo, come back in here. Came back in there, and he fucking, boom, shot me a little bit of cash, like, just so you know I'm serious about this deal. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I knew, okay, this is legit. We took off, you know, whatever. My cousin took off. We just had a couple Coronas at the pad. And then me and Murray kept in touch. He kept his word, and he showed up. You know, I kept my word on my end with the music. He gave my material, paid me, good. And then that was around the time where Pocos Pero Locos was already like getting started with the show. So I came in like, hey, you came in right on time because I'm gonna get you on the show, and they'll play my music every Sunday night.
Oh,
so it was cool.
Now, was it a one album deal? You know, what were the details of the album?
It was a one album deal. Like that's what we negotiated, because knowing the business. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't know about the business. I felt like the deal was fair. I was happy with it, and I felt like, you know what, let's do a one album deal, and then we'll go from there. We could always negotiate another deal instead of being locked up in the big contract, because I don't like just being tied down like that. So I was just like, okay, you know what, let's do this first album and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
And then that's what happened. That's how we did that business.
Okay, now fast forward from there to that first album till now. How long have you been knowing Murray?
Shit.
At least how many years?
Well, from then till now, I've been knowing him. Shit. Say 20. You know, we kept in touch. Early on, then we kept in touch. I lost contact with him for quite a few years.
Okay.
I lost contact for quite a few years, and it's funny because when I started working on my second album, we still kept in touch, and I just told him, hey, like what's up? I go, you ready for the next one? He goes, yeah, I'm ready. But after that, we just lost touch. Numbers changed, it's changed. So the second album wasn't able to be put under Familia Records, but I had material ready to roll. Yeah, we lost touch. Then I went over to, at that time, I went over to Eastside Records.
Okay.
And I was like looking for a deal. I needed some income. I figured, okay, this is gonna be my career. I need some income. This is what I want to pursue. Let's work something out. And Eastside Records had a contract ready for me to roll with the contract.
Okay.
But then politics got involved with there's an issue. You know, like someone was like, whatever you do, don't sign this guy. Okay. So it pissed me off. It like kind of got me like really heated, man. It pissed me off. I was just like, okay, we working with someone from up north. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like similar with your name, whatever, it's and that, but they're like really tight with him. And like, you know what, it's different. I go, shit, I'm on this side, you know, he's on that side. I'm Mr. Junebug, that's who I am.
Right.
And I go, check my material out. I go, and he's like, no, he goes, I love your material. He goes, I'm willing to sign a freaking 8-album deal with you. Well, if you like the material, let's do it. You know what I mean? So there are certain individuals behind that said, let's kind of like blackball them. You know, let's kind of stop this deal from happening. So I know who it was. I'm not going to mention any names, but
so they pretty much cock blocked your deal with Eastside Records.
They cock blocked my deal, but I was still willing to be loyal with Familia Records because that's just the type of person I am.
Right.
And I just, you know, but I lost contact with him, so I was kind of shopping my album around. And the homeboy was like, from Eastside Records, named Richard, like, man, he goes, fuck, you gotta get some good material that's just gonna sell. I want to fucking say this is gonna make money. The other motherfucker ain't doing shit. You know, the other motherfucker ain't doing shit. And I'll say, like, I don't want to put no names out there, but the other motherfucker ain't doing shit. He goes, I want to sign you. I want to do this. Be like, fuck, man. He goes, the least I could do is like, want me to press your album? I could push your CDs for you. And I was just, at that time, I just walked out like, nah, I was just pissed. Like, fuck it, we could change your name. I ain't changing my name.
Yeah.
That's who I am and shit. You know, Mr. Junebug, Harbor Areas. You know, this is who I am. And that's that. I ain't changing it.
Right.
My pride stuck with me. Like, I'm not going to change my name.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
okay.
I just left it at that. And I started pushing the CDs on my own, just out the trunk.
Okay, so you just went independent.
Independent, just, you know, I didn't get that advance or cash out front.
Right.
But I was still paying the bills, just pushing the CDs to all these stores. They'll buy it by the box, whatever. Doing it independent. Then I ran to my boy, DJ Cazell, and he kind of helped me out, you know, like, you know what? I'm gonna help you get distribution. But still in this business, okay, you can have distribution, but guess what? You also have to have advertising dollars.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of work behind it. So it's like too much work for me to do on my own.
Right.
So it was kind of tough.
Okay.
So
let's go back a little bit to that first album.
Yeah.
It comes out under Familia Records. What year was that?
2000.
Okay. 2000. So we're looking at 20 years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When that dropped, how was the response, man?
The response was really good.
Really good, yeah.
Really good. People were requesting my stuff on the radio. It was getting played. I like listen to the radio, see people were requesting it left and right. You know what I mean? So.
Did you get booked a lot for a lot of shows?
I did a lot of shows back then. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you still remember your first show off of that album?
I did one in Pico Rivera called El Rodeo.
Okay.
I opened up for Exhibit.
No shit.
Yeah, I opened up for Exhibit, but at that time I was actually performing my new shit versus my old shit.
Really?
Yeah, because I went from sampled beats to more hip hop type beats.
Okay.
So I had some shit that was just like, people were like, oh, you gotta perform this song. But I did perform some songs off the album too, but like I had more of my new shit there too.
Now, you producing or pretty much having your hands on your first album.
Yeah.
You have somebody loop with your ideas pretty much. You come out under Familia Records. Now you're performing. How did you like performing now, man?
I fucking love it.
Really?
I love it.
Okay.
It's funny because growing up as a kid, I was always shy. But like shit, once I get up on the mic, I just love it. I love it. I love the response I get from the fans. The fans are feeling it. You get that good feeling. You know what I mean? So it just pumps up even more. You know?
Okay.
So
So you were talking about your second album. Your first album dropped 2000. When did you release your second album? What year was that?
Second album, 2 years later.
2002.
Yes.
Let's jump a little bit ahead. Your third album, because you have 4 albums out.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the park, Steady Creeping, Hard Life, and Running Out of Time.
Hard Life. When did that come out? How soon after the second album?
Okay, after the second album, Hard Life came out I don't remember what year. I think like 4 years later.
Okay.
4 years later.
Was there a reason why it took so long?
You know what? I got discouraged a little bit as far as like trying to run the business side of it, and then focus on my craft, because I know both sides, and I was just like, I'd rather focus on my craft and let someone else run the business. But at the same time, you want to see the numbers, you don't want to get burnt.
Of course.
So it's just like I was trying to do everything myself, and it kind of just kept it more as a hobby than professional. And I always like fucking. I remember that deal I could have had and I didn't have, and it kind of like fuck. I know. I could have been like this, you know what I mean? And a certain, you know how that shit goes, man. So I was just like, whatever. I just kept it pushing. I did it for the love of it, and it didn't stop me. I just kept recording music, and I just independently sold my shit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think a lot of times we all get a little discouraged.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a damn 10-year break.
Yeah.
From the music, and I when I did an interview with one of my good friends, Soren Baker, that people go crazy on the live chat talking about Soren Baker. He asked me, why did I take such a long break? Like from 2007 to 2017. And I'll be real with you. I wasn't in love with the music anymore.
Yeah.
I had just had enough of it, man.
Yeah.
I had no more love for it. It wasn't fun for me anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it almost became like so discouraging.
Yeah.
That I was just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when I interview a lot of rappers that might have came out from 2007 on up, I may have never heard of them simply because I pressed mute on all music. I didn't want to hear any music almost for 10 years. No radio, no new music. You know, somebody could have came out and popped in 2010 and I probably would never heard of them because I was too busy with my family, coaching my kid, etc. So, so now the third album drops, your last album.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your last album.
Oh, yeah.
When did that drop?
Shit, the last album just dropped, it was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, why 2 years ago and now, what can people expect? Like, why the 2 year gap?
You know what? It's funny because, okay, so I ended up just like, I wasn't really doing much. I mean, I wrote some music here and there. I ended up going to this sports bar over there in Moreno Valley. It was me and my sister. I just wanted to get out the house and just needed something to do, whatever. There was this cat that was just telling me, hey, man, you need to come out here and perform your old shit, this and that. And I go, you know what? Nah, I go, I'm not going to perform this and that, like, fucking, because I love performing, and I go, I don't like doing those, I don't mind doing small shows, but I'm not really into them. I want to see a big crowd, you know what I mean? So it was just like, it was like a tiny sports bar. He's like, come on, do me that favor. So I ended up going over there. And actually what happened is he put my name on the flyer without me telling him yes. So I'm like, what the fuck? He put my name on the flyer, so people are gonna expect me to be there. So I ended up just showing up anyways.
Damn, he did you like that?
Yeah, motherfucker just did me like that, man. I'm like, fuck. So anyways, I ended up showing up. Like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna pull up. I call him, hey, I'm gonna be there. So I showed up. That's where I met my homeboy Negro from Riverside Street Life. I met him there. Remember it was Negro and the homie Little Stocks right there. Me and my sister, Negro and Little Stocks. And then my homeboy Storm, he was a promoter from back in the days. He did a lot of shows. He promoted Mellow Mayonnaise, Sand Dog, Cypress Hill. He did a lot of shows back in the days. But I seen him there, and he was posted up with Negro and Little Stocks. And I was at the bar grabbing a drink with my sister, and then like Storm called us to the table, And that's where I met Negro, and then we just started chopping it up, and he was putting Little Stock's album out, this and that. And we just started shooting the shit, having a beer, just talking, and then, you know, you can reach somebody sometimes, you know, like when someone's about the business or just, you know, whatever. And I just got that vibe, like, okay, I want to talk to him later on about some music, whatever. But we exchanged numbers, and he's like, hey, man, you still want to fuck with the music, or what's stopping you? I go, yeah, I want to mess with the music, but as far as me putting my money into it, this and that, or whatever, I just can't. He's like, what if I was to do that? I go, if you want to do it, like full force. He goes, yeah, what if I was to like front the Feria and let's put your album out? Well, if you pay for the studio time, you pay for the videos, and then I'll be there. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
So then, in this album, like, I feel like it could be pushed really hard, man. It like, I'm not being too cocky, but it's a fire album. I like it. Like,
okay.
I love this album, but we worked hard on that album, and he put all this money to produce his album, to you know, pay for the videos, this and that, and we just, I go, all right, let's do this. Let's do we made an agreement. We did a 1 album deal plus a compilation. So I went ahead and finished that album, and shit, man, it's just banging, man. That's how that got started with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that album is done.
Yeah.
How did you get reacquainted with Murray?
Okay. It's a funny story. It's funny because me and my girl want to have lunch, you know, like lunchtime, whatever.
Right.
You know, we'll go have our sushi or whatever. We'll go eat or whatever, tacos. It don't matter. We'll go out to eat. And before going home, like once in a while, I'll stop by this coffee shop. You know, I was like, well, I'm gonna get a fucking coffee. so driving from LA back to Riverside or wherever, just like, you know, like, you know what, I'm gonna give me a coffee. So I walked in there, and I looked and I see Murray on his laptop.
Out of nowhere, just saw him like that?
I just saw him on the laptop, and I was just like, Murray. And he looked at me like, oh, so you know who I am? He goes, Junebug. I was like, oh, what's up, man? We just started chopping it up. So we stepped outside and we just started talking about, you know, the music thing, and that's how we just got in touch again.
Okay, and how long ago was that?
That was recent. That was like, I would say at least, like 6-7 months ago, like around there.
Okay,
yeah, so
now tell us, how did you end up becoming the president of Familia Records?
Well, me and Murray, we started talking business, and a lot of people that know me, they know I'm a business individual, like being my own boss and just like making things happen. I just, you know, I was hungry for it, you know, so me and Murray started talking about business and what I could do, you know, as far as like, you know, we started talking about Familia Records, like, hey, I go, you got this catalog? You got anything new? I go, let's do something with it. As far as, you know, this is where a lot of the music came from, especially all the artists that are big now. I go, why don't you keep it going? I go, let's keep it going. So he kind of, you know, threw a little vision out there. He saw my vision too, and he's like, you know, you're right. Let's revamp Familia Records. You know what I mean? There's artists out there that are looking for an opportunity, even though you could do it on your own because of the internet. There's artists that need that guidance, need that support. You know, our people, they're looking for an opportunity. They're very talented, that don't have a chance to do this, that are hungry. And he saw my vision, and he's like, you know what, let's make it happen. So that's how that all went down.
And he just said, I want you to be in charge of it, or?
So we started talking. Yeah, we started talking about this, and he, you know, he wanted me to be a partner in Familia Records and kind of making it to bring it back up again. You know?
Okay.
So that's how that went down.
So now people are asking, this is the question.
Yeah.
You know, that what is Murray going to be doing with his old catalogs, as far as all the other old artists stuff that he's had for many years, possibly since the early 90s, obviously.
Yeah.
Him being the first Chicano rap label.
Yeah.
And you being now his partner, president, or whatever your position is.
Yeah.
As far as in releasing this, or helping him motivate it, or, you know, whatnot. I guess people want to know, is some of that, or eventually all of that stuff will be released again?
You know what? Yeah, we were talking about some of that stuff, and to answer that, like right now we got like West Side Cartel.
Okay.
That's gonna be re-released.
Okay.
But we're working on some stuff, and I think that's something that should be brought up in part 2, because there's too much going on, too much things as far as ideas and revamping Familia Records. But so far, like, yeah, to answer the fans' questions, some things are going to be re-released.
Okay. So yeah, there goes your guys' answer. So some will be released. You just can't release at the moment exactly who. That's still pretty much undecided, I believe. You know, who you guys are going to end up releasing.
Yes.
But they can expect old Familia catalog eventually.
Yes.
Okay. So there's your answer. Anything you want to add to that?
Oh, tripping on this story, just I remember you were asking me about the whole CDs and where we're pushing it back in the days with Familia Records. Lamida the Swap Meet, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of careers started at and stuff like that. It's funny because after I got signed with Familia Records, I remember going to the swap meet, and it was Murray was right there just with boxes, just pushing, just working hard, pushing this album out. And it was him, and I didn't even know the girl that he was with was Tiffany Haddish, the actress. Both of them just pushing my first album out. So I'm like, what the fuck? That's a trip. You know what I mean? So just like, yeah, I still remember that.
It's just dope memory, yeah.
That's just crazy, but
that's dope.
Yeah.
Now, will that stuff be released possibly at the moment, whatever information you can give on all platforms, digital platforms, or can people expect hard copies as well?
Hard copies as well.
Okay.
I mean, we got some things lined up as far as artist development and revamping the old artists, and there's certain artists that we're in touch with that we might bring back out, and new artists, and possibly a Familia Records compilation of unreleased material.
Okay.
So
and I'm sure Murray has a lot of that.
Yes.
A lot of that stuff. People are just dying to hear it because it's almost kind of like the lost tapes type of deal, you know. People are just, and believe me, that shit will sell.
Yeah.
So all good, man. So listen, for the last couple of minutes, anything that I didn't ask you that I should have asked? Anything you could think of, or anything before you give your shout outs, before you address your homies and Murray and whatnot, anything that I should have asked you?
Well, besides the catalog and this and that, I want you guys to check out the flick that came out. I did a movie also.
Oh, dope. Tell us about it.
It's called Exodus of the Prodigal Son. It's just it's not a big budget movie, but you can catch it on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
So I'll play a SWAT team member and end up dying. So you might need to pull out little of the tissue. Nah, but anyways, to make a long story short, on the last album I dropped under Street Life Records, there's also some new material being released under Street Life Music as well.
Okay.
Besides unreleased music from Familia Records, we also got some stuff in the works with Street Life Music, with various artists, Malvado, Lady Z, Trouble, Chum, Woofy, you know, and much more artists that are under that label as well.
Okay.
So, you know.
All right. At this time, you want to give any shout outs, man? Anything, anybody you want to bring up, anybody you want to, you know,
That's the hardest part, because I always end up forgetting somebody. But a big shout out to all sides of my family. You know, my circle has gone like this to like this, because you know how that shit go.
Yeah.
But to all my solid friends, homeboys, family members, to my girl, much love to all my kids. I love you guys. And big shout out to IC Tony A. Gracias for the opportunity. Negro, Street Life, Murray Brumfield, all my loved ones, and all my real ones out there. You know, thank you for everything and for supporting my music.
Awesome, man.
You know
awesome. First of all, a lot of people don't know Murray Brumfield is actually here.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Murray. Much love, much respect, much love, our Negros, and to the ladies. Other than that, anything else you want to say, man? The floor is yours, brother.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you want to say.
And don't forget, you know, if the fans want it, if the fans want my unreleased shit from back in the day, you know, if you want it, it's going to be released.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm expecting that 28 beat on this new shit.
Oh, shit. You called me out.
Yeah.
You know what? Your Instagram's been popping up, so if people want to get a hold of you or whatnot, they can DM you right there or whatnot. So,
yeah.
Other than that, okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to bring out our next special guest. So make sure you go get a Modelo, slap your lady across her fat ass, and let her know that shit's about to get lit. All right? So we'll be back after this. Make sure you call somebody, text somebody, break a bottle over somebody's fucking head, and let them know that Hypnotic is in the motherfucking building. Mr. Junebug, thank you very much, brother.
Gracias.
Stick around, all right?
All right.
All right, Johnny boy. Somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch.
Rhodium Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's Bella. I'm here on Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A. the Wizard. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's Ray Monique on Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the motherfucking Wizard. Tune in and subscribe.
What's going down, everybody? This is Big Rich G here at Rhodium Radio with Tony A. You guys got to check this out, man. Don't miss out. Tune in.
It's your boy Producer A here at Rhodium Radio. It's your boy Tony A. Make sure y'all subscribe every Sunday, Wednesday, 7 p.m. with the dopest podcast popping in the motherfucking West Coast. Make sure y'all subscribe. Peace.
Yeah, this is Pablito here at Rhodium Radio. I'm here with Tony A. the Wizard. Tune in.
What's cracking? It's your boy Noel G in the house, a.k.a. Hector. You guys know what time it is right here with the Rhodium Radio Show hosted by your boy, Tony A. the Wizard. Keep listening. We got something good for you.
What's good, beautiful ladies? It's your boy MC Magic, Tony A. the Wizard. You already know. Rhodium Radio Show. Turn it up.
Yo, what's good with y'all? This your boy Big Prodigy from the legendary South Central Cartel, and I'm over here chilling with my homeboy Tony A. the Wizard on the Rhodium Radio Show. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube. And by the way, check out that interview with yours truly. You dig? Wes.
What's up, guys? This is Mayito. You're watching Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Little Silent from BOTG, the voice of the ghetto man. Tune in every Sunday and Wednesday to Rhodium Radio. You already know, hosted by the legend himself, Tony A. the Wizard, man. Just don't miss out, man. That shit be active out here.
What's up, everyone? This is Antonio Pelayo. I'm here at Rhodium Radio with Tony A. the Wizard. Make sure to subscribe.
Yo, what's up, everybody? LA Baseball Head here, also known as LAFC Soccer Head, chilling on Rhodium Radio with my homeboy, Tony A. the Wizard.
What it do? DJ Joe Cooley. You chilling with me, DJ Tony A. the Wizard, and Rhodium Radio. You heard me?
What up, everyone? This is Solita. Tune into Rhodium Radio, hosted by Tony A. the Wizard.
What up? Susie Q in the motherfucking building. I'm here chilling with Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. Rhodium Radio, YouTube. You guys check it out. Subscribe. Spank it easy.
Yo, this is Shady Boy right here with Tony A. the Wizard on Rhodium Radio.
What's poppin' with his family? It's your boy Jokes Loves Life, and you are now tuned in to Rhodium Radio with the one and only Tony A, the motherfucking Wizard. That's right, love life, y'all.
This your boy Wito Trees
Rhodium Radio in the house. Tony A, the Wizard. What's up? What? West Coast, how we do it. Flossing. Down Pacific Coast Highway, blowing trees. All up in your face, boy. What?
What's up? This is your boy Panther on Rhodium Radio. Tune in with your boy Tony A, the Wizard. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah.
This is Murray Brumfield, aka Mexicali Slim, Familia Records. And you rolling with Rhodium Radio with Tony A.
Yo, what up? It's your boy DJ Kazell. We're right here live. Rhodium Radio with my boy Tony A, the Wizard. That's what's up.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Mariah Avila. I'm here on Rhodium Radio with Tony the Wizard. Please subscribe, like, and comment.
Tear shit up. Hey, yo, D, you got a level? Steve, hit record, man.
Get busy with Easy and Tony A on the 12 Techniques. See?
Here's a little something by a nigga like me. They never should have been trying to take from me. Yo, this is your main man team. You don't like Tony A or I'm rocking shit at the Rhodium.
Lonzo, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You sure?
Motherfucker, I'm ready, goddamn!
like it ain't shit. Cause I'm a player motherfucker named DJ Quick. It's a full-time jack move. Billy Joe, yo, homie, make the track move. Freestyle, man, mama keeps a big check there. Sweat dripping, girl, it's a little when you chill. Walking in the house, got shot. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker, don't down this shit. This is it, y'all. Granddaddy. Kick your ass.
Cut. We're good. Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Shower Hour. It's Tony A, the Wizard, with the podcast that slaps you across your fat ass with a fat ass dick. And before I introduce my special guest, once again, for those of you that have been donating, the 245s are gone. Still got a couple of albums, and I still got a couple of singles. So make sure you drop at least $5 or more on the Chicano GoFundMe rap documentary page that can be found on the description, on my Facebook bio, or my what the fuck's it called? Instagram bio. Fuck it, even my MySpace bio. Just kidding. So, anyways, without further ado, please allow me to introduce today Hypnotic. How you doing, my brother?
How's it going, Tony? I'm doing good, homie.
You know what? I usually shake my guests' hands, you know, but today with this whole pandemic, everybody's kind of like, you know,
little fist pump, dog.
Little fist pump. Homie. So tell me about this beer that you brought me, brother.
All right, so request. Shout out to my carnal Aztec G. He's the one that brought this to our attention, my brother. He wanted me to bring this so you can try it. It's called Azteca. It's brewed in San Diego, and if you see it, it's called More Bounce, and it has like a little Lolo on there. It's a smooth. It's like an IPA, but it's smooth. So we just wanted you to try it. He did say like, "Hey, Tony, be sipping on the show." So so let's do that and salute.
Let's sip. Somebody asked why wasn't I drinking.
Well, there you go. Now you got a reason. Huh?
Yes, thank you. Toast, brother.
Toast.
And the reason why I.
What do you think?
It's nice.
Kind of smooth, right?
Yeah, you know what? And I usually don't drink this kind of beer,
right?
But it's actually pretty fucking nice.
There you go, dog.
Somebody asked, how come you haven't been drinking? You know, here's the thing. When you try to work out and you take protein, when you fucking drink all the time, it kills all the fucking protein. So you try to kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, my older brother, Mauricio, he has a thing called Feed Him and Lifts, dog. And he be hitting some heavy weight and he be drinking while he's working out, dog. So, yeah.
No shit. Is that like some cholo fit shit?
Something like that. Shout out Feed Him and Lifts, homie, my carnal Mauricio right there, dog.
You know how I want to give a shout out to? Because I saw you on his podcast, Hoodstocks?
Yeah, Hoodstocks, Lucky.
Okay, Lucky.
Simon.
Lucky, much love, much respect. Hoodstocks, dope podcast.
Yeah, no, he treated me really good, man. That was a dope podcast.
You know, I like to show love to everyone, bro, because I always preach that there's enough money, there's enough shine to go around to everyone.
Simon.
And I always encourage everyone, you know what? YouTube is free, bro. All you got to do is fucking have Wi-Fi, start up your own podcast.
Exactly.
And let our voice be heard, you know. But now, I know it's Wednesday. How was your weekend, man?
The weekend? What did I do this weekend? Man.
Even if you lie.
The weekend was feeding me. It's always feeding me, dog. The fuck did I do this weekend, dog? I went blank, Holmes. Dispenser, dog.
Did you drink too much?
Too much pressure right here, dog. I'm on Rhodium Radio, dog.
All good, man. Have another sip and maybe you might remember.
Yeah, I know, right?
So, did you get lit? Did you get tore up? ¿Qué pasó?
Oh, shit. What the fuck did I do? Anybody on the comments remember what we did this weekend, dog? Fuck.
This shit's pretty good, man.
Thank you, dog.
Yeah, I like that.
What the hell did I do this weekend, dog? Shit.
Did you go to the carnival or I don't know, something?
What the hell did we do?
Strip club? No, you can't. Those are strippers. I wonder if they strip with masks.
I heard there's drive-through strip clubs now, dog. I seen that on IG. You roll up and they're dancing on the poles and shit. Somewhere in Atlanta, I think I saw that.
No shit.
Yeah, no joke.
Now let me ask you, have you ever been to Atlanta?
I never.
Okay.
Oh, I heard you talking about Atlanta where you first saw twerking or something.
Yes, like Magic City.
With the little one in Shadow. Shout out Shadow. I got a track with Shadow también.
Yeah. So. That was the first time I ever heard ass cheeks clapping. Like I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
You know, before back in the 80s, all you saw was a bunch of white girls, you know, trying to do the stomach wave.
Little stiff.
Yeah, little stiff, trying to do the robot and swinging from the pole.
Yeah.
But when I went out there, it was like,
You were like, whoa.
Like they had that shit down to a science.
Damn, dog.
Like, and the twerk air didn't stink. You know,
the twerk air didn't stink, dog.
Yeah, dude, it was
fresh.
It was fresh, bro.
That's clean, dog. I mean, that means they were probably clean, dog. That's good.
Probably clean, or probably
So
had
if you
John
tapped,
motherfucking
then
Elkins.
you're good, dog.
Yeah, body spray, because my boy John's releasing stripper body spray, stripper glitter, eventually all that shit.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, shit,
I'm sure.
alright.
John motherfucking Elkins is on a whole different other level.
You got to get creative nowadays. You can sell anything, dog. Especially in this era.
Yeah.
There's a market for everything. That's what I noticed, man.
I mean, you could put sexy charcoal, and motherfuckers will buy it. Baby, make sure you get that sexy charcoal for the sexy side out. You know,
anything, dog. Just get creative with it. Throw the right presentation behind it, and magic will happen, dog.
Exactly. So now, anything good you watched lately on TV, man? I always like to ask because I'll tell you what, I want to see what kind of sick shit people watch.
Yeah. So. Well, right now, I'm waiting on Gentified season 2. It's on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, never heard of it.
Bato. It's dope because it's real. It's Raza, homie. It's based out here in LA, and it's a play on words. It's gentrification. So it's like it's about like how it's about a family that owns a taco shop, and they're dealing with these white owners that come in and trying to change the scenery, trying to make it more wet, or you know what I mean, bring more people, and it's raising the rent. It's a really good show, man. It's called Gentified. I love it. I actually loved it. Me and my family, we all love it. It's a really good show.
Okay.
I definitely recommend that.
I'm gonna have to try to
But
watch
some sick shit. I just started watching the Epstein shit. Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
I saw the first episode and a half, and damn, homie, that motherfucker is really a monster, dog.
Okay, now let me ask you this: do you think he killed himself?
Hell no, dog. Come on now, fool. He's linked to. See, I haven't even seen the full documentary yet, but I already know.
Right.
From what I hear, he was linked to too many important names, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Okay. People are probably going to get mad at me what I'm about to say. I seen the whole thing. Okay. I thought it was a little bit lengthy. I thought they could have shortened it up, but I watched them all. Here's what I didn't get. Some of the girls that supposedly he fondled or whatever he did with them. And believe me, I'm not sticking up for his ass, of course, because he's already dead anyways. But they asked one of the girls, did he ever hold you against your will? No. I don't know. Did he ever hit you? No. What did he do? Well, he just touched me inappropriately. How long were you there for? 6 years?
No, I get it. But I think the main eye-opening thing was how young they were. Like some of them were 14 and shit.
Of course.
But then like I think that's what I didn't see it all. But when you're that powerful, I guess. I mean, don't get it twisted, man. Some of these hyenas out there, they might play the victim now, you know what I mean? But they were into it or whatever. If they were young and they got manipulated, that's fucked up. Either way you look at it, it's a fucked up situation. Someone with that much money and that much power, of
course,
they're gonna like use that power on you and threaten you. Get inside of it, dog. But it's a fucked up world, dog.
Yeah. Today, you know how people threaten you with screenshots. you know what I said? Screenshots is the new snitching.
Damn.
Screenshots.
And the rappers be snitching on themselves too, man. It's a crazy world. Technology, social media, Instagram.
Or I'll tell you where they go and dry snitch on Vlad TV, bro.
Vlad TV, it's what I've been hearing a lot of that shit, dog. Homeboy be asking weird questions, like it's like, why you so focused on this? You know what I mean? It's weird, dog.
I know.
Weird. There's a lot of bad reputation on Homeboy.
Yeah, that's why. And believe me, I'm kind of like undecided. But ultimately, if he would ever ask me to go on a show, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't because
there's just too much dirt. There's too much. That's like same thing. If I was ever to be asked, that's something I have to think about. I mean, it's good publicity, but then like, are you selling out? Or if you know all this background shit, you know what I mean? There's decisions you have to make for yourself. Right. Well, whatever you are, what kind of artist you are. If you're gonna stay true to your raza, your culture, or your beliefs, you probably shouldn't work with so and so. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta pick and choose who you work with. So when you hit me up, Raza all day, much respect, dog.
Absolutely, bro.
It's an honor to be here, homie, on some real shit. You put the Raza on the map. It's a great platform, and I'm blessed to be here, dog.
Well, it's a blessing for you to be here, for me, for you to give me the opportunity to interview you as well, bro. Now, where were you originally raised or originally from?
I was born in Oceanside. I was raised in the 760 North County, San Diego. Shout out to all my gente out there. I grew up in Escondido. My childhood years was in Vista. Escondido's where I'm from, dog. San Diego County. I rep Dago all day. But then I moved out here to the IE, Riverside County in Hemet, and I've been out here for the past couple years, dog. But But yeah, so I would say I grew up in Esco and Hemet.
Okay.
But I'm all over, dog. I go to LA, I go to Dago. I'm everywhere. With where the music is taking me, is everywhere, dog. SoCal and it's just beautiful. Everywhere I go, I see Raza, and like there's a lot of there's a fan base out there, dog, and you just gotta say the right things and tap into them. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do, dog.
You know what? Much love, much respect to everybody in San Diego. I interviewed a lot of those people, a lot of those rappers.
Yeah.
They're all my good friends. You know?
Hell yeah.
But I'm going to continue to bring many of those out here. You know, and shine not only light on them, but just light on Raza in
and
general.
that's dope, dog, because you know you're LA based, but you show love to everybody, dog, and that's how it should be, dog. Because at the end of the day, we're all Raza. We all represent the same shit, dog.
Absolutely. You know, here's the way I live, man. First of all, tomorrow's not promised. While I'm here, I want to try to bless whoever I can. With what little I have, you know, then that's what I want to do. You know.
Yeah.
So now, other than that, you come from a big family?
I got a pretty big family, dog. It's actually really big. I'm the youngest in my family. I got 2 older brothers and 3 older sisters, and most of them all have kids. It's just me and my brother. Okay, so it's Mauricio's the oldest, Sonia, my sister, and then Janet, and then Lisa, and then Jesse, and then me. So Jesse and me, we're the only ones without kids. But in total, I think we got like 15 nephews and nieces, dog. So, so it's a big ass family. Obviously right now because of COVID and shit, we always used to do carne asadas, gatherings and shit. Right now it's on hold. It's like one family at a time. You know what I mean? But you know, cause my dad's passed away. Rest in peace to my dad. But my mom's still here and she's elderly. You know what I mean? So we don't want to play around with that. You know what I mean? Of course. So we gotta, you know, as much caution as possible when it comes to La Jefa, you know what I mean?
No, you know what, it's true because, and not just the COVID, just in general, because older people tend to get sicker.
Quicker, and then, you know, everybody's working, everybody's out, and you don't know. Some people don't even know when they have it, you know what I mean? Some people don't show symptoms, so it's a little scary. It's definitely changed our lives for sure, how we go about it. My mom, she's so frustrated. Mom, I know. I don't want to put her on blast, but like, she's just like, ya quiero salir de la casa, you know what I mean? Like, no, and I feel for her, but she was, when we go to the store, she just likes to ride in the back seat, you know what I mean? Right. Every now and then, if it's early, she'll go out in the store and shit, but she's always wearing her mask. So, but yeah.
Are you working on getting any kids, man?
Not right now, dog. I'm way too focused on my career in music. So, like, to be honest, like, girls, a relationship right now is nowhere near my radar, dog. You know
what
about
an entanglement?
Some Will Smith, Jada. I don't mind that, dog. You know what I mean? It's all good. Everybody, we need love. We need that affection every now and then. You know what I mean? Let me bust it out here, and then I'll bust it out over there, dog. You know what I mean?
You know what? I have to bring it up. What did you think about when you heard it? I was in an entanglement. What the fuck does that
mean? What, dog? To be honest, I've heard more of it from people around me or like on social media. So I don't know the full story behind it, but I heard, I guess she fucking like fucked around on Will Smith and shit, and I guess she used the word entanglement. So that's just a fancy way of, I don't know what she's trying to say, dog. Like,
que me cogió.
Like we had a family together. We maybe it's her way of saying we were stuck, like we were entangled. We couldn't escape. Or maybe a lot of people,
legs were intertwined while they were in bed or something. I don't know. I was tangled up.
But now that's all that's popping right now. Everybody wants to talk about that, and
it's trending.
It's trending, but yeah, you know, there are more important things out there and shit. But that's the thing of social media, dog. You can be focused on this shit. This shit's fucking crazy, and then these little celebrities do something, and everybody's attention's on that, and it takes away what's important. But it is what it is. That's the era we live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Now, growing up in Latino home, okay. What type of music were you raised, man?
For me, like, it all varies. Like, my dad, he used to love oldies. So I love my oldies, dog. Oldie but goodies. He liked old, like, soft rock, like, you know, the old school rock. And then my mom, you know, Marco Antonio Solis, Los Bookies and shit like that, Ramon Ayala. And then, so my brothers are the ones, and my sisters, they I think I started hearing, like, Aztec Tribe back in the day when I was a kid. They had, I love Criss Cross. They used to dress me. I think they braided my hair back then. There's pictures. Never again though, Charlie.
Did you ever wear your clothes backwards?
Yeah. They dressed me up backwards. I was a kid, but I used to sing every lyric. I guess I kind of that tells me that I loved rap. I memorized lyrics real early, and then my brothers Mauricio and Jesse, they just put me on game, dog. When it comes to hip hop, like Tupac, that was like my first real like hero, you know what I mean? And then when I was youngster, growing up in Escondido, Mr. Shadow came out, and we were like, damn, this motherfucker's dope, and he's Mexican.
Right.
So that put it more like don't like I could do this shit, dog. You know what I mean? I already had a passion and love for it because of Pac, and I was already writing shit in elementary. And then like in 6th grade, I would sell demos and shit. I would record shit. I'd sell my demos. So I've been 6th grade, dog. So I've been hustling. I've been doing music since adolescence, since a kid. So I know that I'm meant for it. I have a real confidence in me that I know this is what I'm meant to do. And I've always known it was going to be gradual growth. It's not going to happen overnight type shit. Okay. And if you look at my IG, you'll see the history, dog. I've been doing shows for like the past 5 years, dog. House of Blues, Observatory. I've been opening up for big names. And like, it's just a gradual growth though, you know what I mean? Like the type of music I do, it's not like catchy. It's not like a overnight. I'm not trying to get lit. I speak about real shit. I speak about my raza. I speak about the disrespect towards us. I just speak up, dog. And it's always going to be a meaning behind it. And I think but when you do that and it's dope, people appreciate it deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're touching them in a way. And that's why I love Pac. That's what Pac did. He was all about his gente, his people. I'm trying to do the same thing for my people, dog.
You know what? There's one thing about Pac that I can say is that since I've started this podcast and I interview Raza, many of them, when they refer to, I don't want to use the word favorite rapper, but for lack of better words, they'll always mention Pac.
Yeah.
So there's always been that connection with Pac and Raza.
It's true. I don't know what it is. And what I think it is, he showed love to Raza too. You know what I mean? In his songs and even in his interviews. When you hear his interviews, you know, he was always about his black people. Like, we got to do better. You know, our people need better rights. You know, we need to do better. But then he always mentioned, he's all minorities, Mexicans too. He's all, I want to do a political party. It's not just for blacks, it's for Mexicans. So he always mentioned that. And even on songs, you know what I mean? On one song, a lot of people don't know this. He goes to all my brothers in the barrio, you living worse than the homies in the ghetto. So I give a fuck about your language or complexion. You got love for the homies in my section. So that's other than the to live and die in LA. It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans.
Right.
So not just that, but I just think he was real. He was solid. When you see someone out there that's not a gimmick, he's not trying to portray something.
Right.
You respect it more, dog.
Yeah.
There's other rappers out there. I'm not hating, dog. If you're gang banging on a track, cool. You're a gangster. Do your thing, dog. That's how you grew up. That's what you're about.
Yeah.
Do your shit. If you sell drugs, rap about it. Cool. I'm not hating on that. But like, when you rap about something meaningful and when it touches people, it's different, dog. And I think that touches all races. You know what I mean?
Right.
In a deeper level. Because when you gang banging and shit, you're just gonna people that gang bang are like, you're just only catering to one crowd. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no disrespect to that, because I grew up listening to Dog Pound, Pac. Right. All that gangster shit. I love gangster rap, dog. You know what I mean? But that's how I feel. I think that's where the connection comes from Pac. And
I remember when Pac said that it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then Nipsey, rest in peace, he's reset.
It wouldn't be USA. He said it wouldn't be the USA without Mexicans. That's even bigger. Because that's true, dog. Like, I seen a lot of your podcasts, and people don't realize how much influence we have and how much money we generate for black artists, or even just the economy in general, dog.
Well, we are hip hop's economy.
Exactly. That's true. That's a fact, dog. Every show I've been to, I see Raza. It's a black headliner. 80-70% of it is all Raza, dog.
Oldies, funk, whatever.
Yes. We're the ones, we are the ones dishing out the feria, dog.
Right.
It's cool. That's dope. But like, I think you guys were talking about it on Duende's interview, but where's that same love with us, with the Mexican artists and shit?
Right.
But then at the same time, it could be a double-edged sword in a sense where maybe there hasn't been a Mexican artist that has captivated you enough. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just going to say, oh, Razas, they're hating on their own kind. Maybe there needs to be someone to bring it out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Or it could be possible, like what you're saying, to add on to what you're saying, maybe they just don't like it.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, I'm plain and simple. I can respect that.
Exactly.
You know, I don't go to a Travis Scott concert. I don't like his stuff.
Exactly.
But more power to him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Because there's a fan base for everybody, dog.
Yeah. So.
And but that's the thing too, man. Other than like, I think Little Rob, there hasn't been much artists where they go beyond, in the Mexican artists, to me, where they go beyond gangbanging, or you know what I mean, like, Kid Frost, obviously, this is for La Raza. That's an anthem, dog.
Right.
That set the tone, dog. And I grew up off Proper Those, Frank V. I love Frank V, one of my favorite rappers. Mexican Power, that's just hard, dog. But like, there's really no like orgulloso, like proud to be Mexican music no more.
Right.
Everybody's on smoking weed shit, which is cool. No, I'm not hating, dog. Again, I swear I'm not hating.
Well, truth is the new hate speech, bro. You're just laying down facts.
Exactly, dog. So. And like everybody's on the gang banging tip, selling drugs, which is cool, dog. But like that's why I'm not trying to be different. I'm just being who I am, and I'm passionate about issues that are going on with our gente. So when you hear my music, I talk about what's going on with us. I'm giving. Blacks had Tupac, they had Nas, they had Martin Luther King, they had all these people that speak on their issues. There's nobody out there speaking about our shit.
And I've
always
said that for years.
All this different shit. Other than Duende, like I said, I've noticed, I never heard of him until recently when I heard the Respeto song. But then looking at his history, he's been speaking on some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's not enough of that.
Right.
And I'm trying to contribute and do the same shit, dog.
Awesome. And it isn't so much to. It's encouraging us because there's power in numbers, okay?
Yeah.
That we need to look out for each other pretty much. During this whole pandemic, 2020 has fucked, dude.
It's a fucked up year, dog.
Yeah.
That's just plain and simple.
I'll tell my boy, I said, I wonder if this will be considered the fucking worst year of the century.
So far it is, guaranteed, I think.
Yeah.
From my experience.
Because sometimes, we got certain countries or certain states that go through shit, but this is global.
Yeah.
This is global.
But you know what? I think it's also, there's always good and bad, in the sense where, okay, we got all this COVID shit, but when I say that, I mean like the whole George Floyd shit, justice for George Floyd. A lot of people, even a lot of Raza, they went behind the BLM movement, Black Lives Matter movement.
Yes.
And I also think it inspired us to be more vocal.
Yes.
Because now I notice on my IG, I don't just see dumb shit on my stories. I see Raza out there sharing Vanessa's story, Andres.
Yes.
The people getting killed, our people, our shit, the immigrants, the kids in cages. I think it's inspired us to be more vocal about our shit. And absolutely. I think there's always been an issue with us being too machismo, or like, we don't want to cry, you know what I mean? We're not crying. We're just we're gonna work. We're gonna do our shit. But there's nothing wrong with being vocal. There's nothing wrong with letting people know our side of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I watch a lot of documentaries, okay? And I'll take three individuals. Let's just say like Bob Marley. He has a documentary on Netflix. What a lot of people didn't know, that his father was white.
You mentioned that. I saw you. Okay. I didn't know that either.
Now,
European, you said, right?
Yes.
White European.
Okay. Now, he was a force to be reckoned with through his music.
Yes.
And he preached love, peace, unity,
Yes.
etc.
Yeah.
And let's look at Martin Luther King. Okay. Spoke for his people. Malcolm X spoke for his people.
Yes.
But what's one thing that they all had in common, bro?
That's what, you know what my big brother tells me, because like a lot of they all died, dog. They all died young.
They all got killed.
So mira, that's what my brother says. He's always like, because I be on my political tip. I've always have. If you look at the history and look at my IG, because I know how people are now. Oh, he's on the political tip now. He's just jumping on shit. I got a resume to speaks for itself, dog. Look at my album from 2017, Tribute to the West. Look at my IG. It goes back 5-4 years. You'll see I've been on the shit. But because lately I've been like, Scar, he got me on stage, Scar Cholo Street. He got me on stage at the Free Our Kids March, and I got to like rap and talk to the gente. It's like activist type shit. Right. But my brother's always fucking with me. He's like, hey, dog, Eric's an activist now. But he's like, hey, homie, but like, those vatos don't live too long, dog. What I mean? So, it's weird, but it's true, dog.
It's true.
It's true.
It's
man.
true. Man.
You make too much noise, or you're preaching too much love. You're preaching too much peace, and it scares whoever's in charge, dog. I'm not gonna act like I know who they are, but you sense something. You see how the world works. I'm sure there's a few like 1% that run the strings and shit and get inside it, dog. You know what I mean? It's a.
Let's take it a little bit back further. 2,000 years ago, there was a guy out of Israel named Jesus.
Oh my! See, it's the same shit.
His message was love.
Wow.
And what did they do to him?
Same thing. Crucified him.
Same thing, bro. So if I'm not here by Sunday, you guys already know.
Maybe I should start rapping about bitches getting head, getting domed up. It's a safer lifestyle.
It is.
You know,
It's a safer
right?
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Bro. So that's if somebody doesn't try to fucking, show to a video shoot while you
I know,
flash
right?
your money and take your money.
Yeah.
But now
There's risk in everything, dog.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. I mean, you can get killed just walking your doggy.
That's true.
You know.
Dog. That's
so
true.
now, but Pac, before Pac, I would say that Raza truly loved Eazy-E.
Yeah, they did. They always, because he also put Kid Frost on.
Yeah,
he was always an ambassador for Chicano culture as well,
the
or
brown
Chicano
side
rappers.
as well.
Yes, Toker and all them. Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah. So, but now, but that's another one. If you go out there, you'll see a picture that I have of Eazy-E.
I
had the opportunity to meet him since '87, so I've known him for a long time.
That's the year I was born, compa.
Yeah, well, see, I was already fucking around on the streets. I was actually
OG.
19 years old. I was 19 years old.
Orale, cool.
So I'm giving away my age, but no, I'm 52 years old. Other than that, brother.
Still swole though, dog. You should join Freedom and Lifts, homie.
Fuck it, sign me up. Sign me up and give me another one.
Dale.
But now, who would you say? I know you mentioned Pac and others. Was there anybody else that?
Oh, okay.
Would you say that inspired you?
Yeah. I have a lot of rappers
that you could say, "Fuck." I think I want to take this shit serious.
You know who I love a lot, and he doesn't get a lot of love, is Tech Nine. I don't even know if a lot of people know who he is, but man, that motherfucker is ahead of his time. He was dropping, like, if you hear his shit, man, just his wordplay and the way he records, the ad libs, everything he does in the background, it's real intricate, it's real precise. Tech Nine for sure. I love King Crooked Eye. I got a track with Crooked Eye. Shout out Crooked Eye. And I love the Game, man. I think a lot of people sleep on the Game's music, man. He's one of the most consistent. Every album he drops has quality music. And but yeah, and then Little Rob, of course, Mr. Shadow, like I said, Proper Los. I'm a big fan of Proper Los. Those were probably the main ones, man. I love Twista too. There's a lot of people, but to say my biggest inspiration are Tupac, Shadow, Little Rob, Crooked Eye, and Tech Nine, dog. And I love Cube too, but those.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, at what age would you say you started writing?
I was, like I said, dog. I was writing like in 5th grade, dog, 6th grade. Like I was a big Pac fan, Cali Love. I used to rap like. I think it's so stupid. I don't know why it's coming back to me, but like I don't know if it was 6th grade, but I had my first ever shit I ever wrote was I'm coming straight from hell and I ain't got no one to tell. It's some weird shit, dog. See, when you were young, you're rapping about like busting clips and shit, you know what I mean? Of course. But then you get mature, then like, I'm like, you know what? I gotta rap about real shit. But yeah, I've been rapping since elementary, dog.
Okay,
so it's in me, dog. You know what I mean?
Since elementary, and at what point or how old were you when you actually started recording yourself? Not necessarily in the studio, maybe.
Okay, yeah, 6th grade. Like I said, I was selling demos and shit. I linked up with my boy Efrain. If you're out there, dog, much love to homeboy Efrain. We thought he was like a Mexican Pac back in the day in 6th grade. He was dope, dog.
Now, what did he record you on?
He had we were recording off a little radio. I remember we'd get a CD and we record on a mic, like a speaker, like a stereo, and it would catch our audio. And then we would like rap over like West Coast beats, classic beats, Dre beats and shit. And we would just like, oh, hey, this is our shit. In 6th grade, we would make CDs and shit and slang that shit. And then we had a homie in high school, Nuisance. He actually had a studio in his garage. He had a program and everything, had a booth. That's when we started like actually recording. And like, you know, back then we would get beats off the internet and shit. You know what I mean? A lot of rappers still do that. I'm starting to do more live music now.
Yeah.
Which makes a big difference, dog. Like, shout out Little Green Studios, my boy Joe from Riverside. That motherfucker is a beast on the guitar, dog. And when you incorporate live music, it totally changes.
Absolutely.
It makes it sound bigger, dog. You know what I mean? Then you track out every instrument. Because, you know, when you get beats off YouTube, you get beats a WAV file. It's just a compressed file.
Yeah.
It's all compressed. But when you do individual tracks, so much bigger, dog. Now I'm like, I don't want to do wave files no more. I just want to do puro.
Right.
Just because you hear the quality. I'm that type of guy. Like, once you upgrade,
right.
Why go lower? It sounds better like this. Stick to that. Just keep enhancing and keep enhancing, dog.
Dope. Okay, check this out.
You used to make beats, Keno? You still make beats?
Yes, of course. A lot of people knew I make beats. I used to DJ and I used to strip dance. And I was a male exotic dancer at Chippendales. And I was a magician. I went from magician to a musician. And now I teamed up with my boy John motherfucking ELKINS, and we're going to be selling rubber dolls.
Órale, dog.
Listen, we're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to finish up this brew.
Órale.
Azteca. And
homie.
I'm going to get the other one. There was a white can.
Yeah, I got you, dog.
Okay, cool.
Got you on
So everybody, once again, when I come back, I'm going to ask him how he got the name Hypnotic. Ooh. Okay, not to be confused with the bubonic chronic. Call somebody, text somebody, slap shit out somebody, let them know that Hypnotic's in the motherfucking building. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Slap your lady across her fat ass.
DJ
Somebody, text somebody, slap the shit out of somebody. Let them know that Rhodium Radio is live up in this biatch.
This is your Theo on Rhodium Radio. The panties are popping and it's non-stopping. Tony A the Wizard.
heard about this young kid from the Harvard area named Tony A. And he was a DJ, Holmes, and he was going in with the big stars, you know what I'm saying? And he was like one of us going in and infiltrating inside of all these MCs, you know what I'm saying?
A Rhodium mixtape is just mixed of different types of music, no matter what genre it is. And like I said, it's like making your own musical movie.
When La Raza came out, man, even the amount of sales of the single of La Raza that got moved out of the Roadium was crazy, bro. And that song just got played and was played in all the stands over there. And I was blessed to go back one time even to see it, and I want to say in 91 or 92.
Although they were not black, they were Oriental, Asian, whatever you want to call them, they were cool. And they embraced everybody, blacks, Latinos, whoever came to the swap meet to want to buy music, they were record people.
Hey, Tony, drop that. What, bass? I bet.
My name is the Croft, the C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D, the poet high C. Tony A, the wizard, just as cool as a blizzard, picking out his tongue, stabbing pussy like a lizard. Ooh, so sorry, homie, I didn't mean to say that. Steve is in the house, come on, won't you play that funky dope beat? You know you gotta throw me some Stanless ass Croft coming straight from the Roadium.
You are now about to witness
Tony A.
Get funky.
Tell them where you from. You don't think I'm living, well, fuck you.
Cool on a Saturday night in LA. Yo, feeling kinda fancy. Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. What the hell are you looking for? Can a young man make money anymore? Wear my jeans and like freaking on the floor? Or is it my job to make sure I'm poor? Disruption, disorderable, nourish, not justify. Those that live at the FBI, look at mama's baby. Ice Cube getting dumb at the Roadium with the funky drum, and you know my man Steve can get some. With a fool like Tony A when you play stupid dope shit by WA. You wanna spray, dumb motherfuckers, no doubt, and sucker DJ. Get the fuck out, Tony A.
What did you say your name was? What did you say?
Tony A. I have won 1 million battles.
Lights, cameras, action sound. Give me that mic, I'm about to go down.
thinking of a master plan.
This story's funny. I met this girl and she had money.
We back live, Johnny boy. We're back live. I was caught off guard, but my quick cat reflexes, made me press start. But once again, we're back now with the jack off hour. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and jump butt naked right back into it. So tell me something about this one. This is the white can. It says Mexican style Azteca Cerveza Original.
Same brand, dog.
Okay.
Same brand. It's just a different style, homie. So it's like I said, it's brewed in San Diego. It's Azteca. I just gave it to the homie Negro that was here. He's like, dog, I'm gonna save this for the can, dog.
Yeah, because the can is dope. This one doesn't have the car.
No, this is a different version. So.
Oh, you know what's fucking dope? La chela más chula.
You see that shit, dog?
That shit is hard.
I know
right
you
there,
see
homie.
that, dog.
So let me go ahead and pop that up while you go ahead and text that dude and tell him you're live.
I'm going live
on
Rhodium
my
Radio.
IG,
dog.
So
I
once
saw-
again,
just saw you
toast,
had that
homie.
there.
Go ahead.
Salud, dog.
Pop your shit. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
And when I say pop, I don't mean like twerk. I mean like your can.
Simon. All right.
Speaking about twerking, talk to me. Oh shit, this one's nice.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one too. It almost tastes like a fucking cigar wrapper or something.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's good. I'm glad you enjoying what I brought, dog.
Yeah, I like it. So now talk to me about. Oh, you know what? Let me give a quick shout out to my boy Jesse from Bow Down. He blessed me with this shirt. Okay, and my boy from Fashion Town, Jen, right here, for blessing me with the hat. Hypnotic. How did that name come about? So one day you had Hennessy, Hypnotic. You made an Incredible Hulk.
Pato,
what happened?
Hypnotic came, believe it or not, before the drink came out, dog. It was given to me by my carnal, my brother. And the whole point behind it is when you hear my lyrics, when you hear my music, it'll hypnotize you, dog. Like when you pay attention, you're gonna want more, dog. in a way, like that's what it symbolizes. That my lyrics, my voice, my style, you're gonna become a permanent fan once you give it a listen, dog.
So you're saying you're a lyrical hypnotist.
I'm a hypnotist, dog. There you go, dog.
So you're not looking to my eyes.
No, don't trip, dog. I don't gotta do anything with my face. You just hear throw some headphones on, relax, and like, damn, Vato spitting some real shit, dog.
You get an eargasm.
You get an eargasm. There you go, dog.
Hell yeah.
So, but I mentioned too earlier that shout out Little Green Studios, but I started off where the most professional like studio, the first professional studio was Hennessy Lounge, right here in East LA with Kiki, Tony G, Julio G, and all them. They got a very nice little spot out there, Hennessy Lounge. Shout out East Los. Shout out Hennessy Lounge. I recorded my first album there, Tribute to the West, part of my Wounds album, and I can't thank them enough, man. They showed a lot of love and shit. So
dope. And once again, San Diego Stand Up for the cerveza.
Simón.
La chela más chula.
That's right.
So thank you for the lager. So fuck it, they closed the gym. Why not just drink? Anyways, other than that, you said you were doing demos 6th grade?
6th grade, dog.
Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about that. What were you rapping to? I know you were talking about internet beats.
I remember we rapped to like the Hail Mary beat, Dr. Dre, Still Dre with Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
We did I think Busta Rhymes, Break Your Neck. Yeah, it was all like the whatever was popping in that era, dog. You know what I mean? It was more West Coast. Back then, you know, West Coast was running the game, dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I believe it still is.
It still is, low key, dog. Yeah. Like, you know, that's good. That's funny you say that, man. And I think a lot of Raza rappers are actually getting more mainstream, or not mainstream, but they're getting more publicity. Yeah. And it's thankful. What's beautiful? The one thing that's beautiful about social media is that you don't need these radio stations that are not gonna play Chicano rappers. These vatos are getting big off their own platform on IG and their own SoundCloud or whatever it is, YouTube. You don't need to fucking depend on the radio to hear what you want to listen to now. That's the beautiful thing about music. It's a good time to be a musician in that sense.
I said this, and I wish I'm wrong. Okay, I hope I'm wrong. I said this in December. I said that within 10 years, radio stations are going to be obsolete.
Low key, dog. Like, all they're playing is the household names, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, whatever the fuck it is.
We already know what those people do behind closed doors.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, they're not playing nobody that matters to us.
I mean, today to get a record deal, you know, you got to pretty much sell the fuck out.
Exactly.
To Hollywood.
You got to create your own fan base. They won't sign you unless you already have like, okay, right. he already has like 1 million followers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or unless you blow somebody. Because the stories are all coming out.
Yo, dog, what's up with that shit, dog?
You know, the stories are all coming out. So-and-so sucks, so-and-so's cock for a deal. So-and-so, you know, it's all out there.
It's fucking horrible, dog.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta sell your soul, dog.
Yeah, either that or get in an entanglement.
That's the way. Oh, that's the new word, huh? Entanglement,
dog. Would you be my entanglement? You know, like, you know, it's funny how words like fucking change. Like, it's not even make love anymore. Let me hit. Yeah, that's what they say now.
Smash.
Yeah, let me smash.
I like that one. I like smash.
Smash is cool. Then, what's that other one? Instead of saying I'm sorry, it's my bad.
Yeah, my bad.
That's it. Mm-hmm. You're not even sorry, motherfucker.
Don't forget the Spencer, dog.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to the OGs out there. You know what's up, dog.
You know what we need to do? A Chicano dictionary.
Simón,
that's
dog.
What the fuck we need to do.
Dispensa, a huevo.
No mames.
Chale.
Yeah. So all those words.
No mames.
Vete a la verga, güey.
Órale, Holmes. Órale. There you
Simón,
go.
¿Qué hubo? Mija. ¿Qué onda? So.
No, it's beautiful though, dog. That's my thing, dog. I think a lot of the young generation along the way, I don't know if it's the parents' fault or just the social media influence, they went away from the cholo stilo, dog. You know what I mean? Embrace that shit, dog. That's our culture. That's our heritage, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with being original, dog. You don't gotta follow the trend and talk how all these other vatos talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, stick to your guns, homie.
Yeah.
We are who we are. The rest of the world emulates us.
Yeah.
Why not our own gente, dog?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, and that's what you're doing. You know what? Now, let me ask you this. When you started recording and you heard your voice play back, did you like it?
You know what, Doc? I can't think about the exact first time, but I've noticed that my voice has changed or it's modified. Like I hear a lot of my old shit, and I'm like, okay, I'm a little dull. I sound dull. I think now I have more character, more fluctuation in the voice. There's more charisma, or some people call it cadence when you rap. Like when I rap, depending on the word I say, like you can switch the pattern, you can switch the rhythm, and switch your tone. That way, it's not just the same. No disrespect to rappers out there, but there's a lot of rappers that sound the same. Monotone. They just have the same flow, same style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to try. And that's why I say I love Tech 9, man. Because Tech 9 was... That motherfucker does it all, man. He whispers. He can spit fast. He can spit hard. He spit gangsta, spit slow. He did it all, dog. And if you hear Tech 9 shit, like... One song to the next song, it's a completely different genre, completely different style. Right. And that inspires me to kind of do similar shit. You know what I mean? To try to... Don't just stick to one style. Even when you rap, even when rapping, the music, the beat dictates how I approach the mic. The beat, it just depends. I kind of adjust my voice to the beat. It's kind of hard to explain, dog.
Right. Okay.
But you'll notice my tone's a little different on different songs.
You know, let me ask you this. Today, is there any new rappers out there that you listen to, as far as like, you know, are you like a Travis Scott fan?
I like J. Cole.
Okay, J. Cole.
I love what he raps about. Hopsin's underrated as fuck, man. Hopsin can fucking spit, dog. Okay. And people hate on him because he's different or he's a little weird, but he's staying true to himself and he don't fucking bite nobody. That's what I love about him. I love Yellow Wolf, man.
Okay.
Yellow Wolf's fucking tight, dog. He's another rapper that's real versatile. And you know what I love about him? He comes from Alabama. If you hear his music, you'll hear Alabama. You'll hear like some country type shit mixed with some rap. And I love when people stay true to their roots, or they're bringing you their story, their lifestyle. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing you Chicano culture. Yellow Wolf brings his cultura, his Alabama roots and shit. And that's beautiful. It sounds dope. And because that's the thing about hip hop. You can mix anything with hip hop beats. All this music, it's all infused. And it's beautiful. Like you can mix anything. You can throw some fucking banda on the track. You know what I mean? Like Aqua type shit and like whatever it is. Though you can mix anything with anything. And I respect artists that are true to themselves. So I'd say J. Cole. I like J. Cole a lot. Hopsin, and Yellow Wolf right now for the new rappers.
Okay. What about Tekashi?
Tekashi. To be real with you, musically, when he first came out, I know he got a lot of hate. I didn't hate on his music. Because he's not a mumble rapper. You know, all these mumble rappers that use auto-tune and shit. Tekashi, musically, I felt like he had a DMX style. You know what I mean? He was real rough. His aggression caught me. You know, his beats were tight. But as far as what's going on with him personally, I can't back that up, dog. You know what I mean? And that's something like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk, dog. Like, if you snitch, you snitch. Like, you should be dealt with. You know what I mean? Yeah. The thing that gets me is that he snitched, he did his thing. Now he's in protective custody. But instead of changing his ways, or like, he's still doing the same shit, dog. It's one thing to talk shit when you're free, but then now you're talking shit when nobody knows where you live, you're in protective custody. Like, that's fake to me. Like, that's...
But he apologized for snitching.
Nah, hell nah. That fool's... Hey, to him, I give him credit for being... There's something about him that people are latch on to. Whether it's his charisma, how he is. He's a funny motherfucker. He's entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Do I approve of what he is and what he's about? No, dog.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Pero he's doing what he's doing. And if that works for him, that works for him. But everybody gets dealt with eventually. If he gets caught slipping, he's not going to stay trapped forever, dog. He's rich. He wants to go out there. He gets caught slipping and yastuvo, dog.
What about Blueface?
Oh,
let's get into that.
Oh shit!
Okay, let's talk about that. What inspired that song? You know, take a little swig.
Yeah, let me take
a little swig. Take your time. They're still watching. And
okay,
what inspired that song? Let everybody know about that song.
When it came to the Blueface, my Proud People song. Shout out to everybody streaming that shit, man. That's my most successful song to this date. I love all the love and support. Because that tells me a lot of Raza out there feels the same way. And it's not just Raza. I'm getting a lot of love. If you read the comments, a lot of black people out there like, yo, dog, you did that shit correct. You came at them with respect. You addressed the issue. A lot of black people on there, dog. So that's what I love. That's when I know, like, it's legit. But what inspired that, to be honest with you, I wrote the song before he dropped the video. So I mean, what I heard off the bat, it wasn't so much that it was called carne asada. It was just like the first thing he says on his verse was "Paisa bitch gave me nana." Like paisa bitch, like yo. This fool said paisa. Like that's kind of sketchy amongst Chicanos, even speaking amongst Mexicans to each other. You don't really you can't just call anybody a paisa amongst your own gente. And for a negro to be saying that about our women, like a paisa bitch gave me nana or whatever the fuck he's saying, but then he goes, I don't pay for caca. Like he ain't feeling it. Like he's disrespecting our women, and he shouldn't be using that word paisa to begin with, because if people don't know, that can be also meant for as a wetback and shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, like, homie, flip the script, dog. If I was to use nappy headed hoe on my track, you know what I mean? Like this nappy headed, you know what I mean? This hood rat or whatever. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to understand, dog. It's not that hard to comprehend. And then when I saw the video, see, I recorded the song before I saw the video, and I see that there's Raza in there, dog. There's homies in there, right? All tatted up, essayed out motherfuckers. And a lot of people say on the comments what they don't know, like, hey, how come you're not addressing the Mexicans in there? Like, hey, dog, like they don't know though. I made that song in response to the audio itself.
Yeah.
But if I would have seen the video first, you best believe I would have addressed that issue, because to me, that Raza in that video, they're making it seem like it's all love, it's all cool. Like, oh, the Mexicans are cool with it.
Right.
So some black people might see it like, oh, like that's cool, he's showing love. You know what I mean? They got Mexicans in there, they approve. Those Mexicans do not speak for all of us.
Thank you.
At all. Because there's a lot of us out here that are like, even they took heat. Those vatos should take heat, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Even if they're stand-up guys, whatever, that's something they're going to have to live with. And I know they're dealing with that shit, because a lot of Raza are going to tell it how it is.
Especially in these times right
exactly,
now,
dog. Like, you shouldn't have been in that video. You should have, like, yo, that's, you know, homeboys fucking spanking a Mexican chick's ass with carne asada, dog. Dumping horchata. I always say, flip the motherfucking script, dog.
I know.
Give me some Popeye's chicken, dog, and let me spank a black chick's ass with that shit. Dump some Kool-Aid on that shit, dog.
Right.
I'm showing love, dog. I'm showing the black culture love by doing that. It's all love. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah, no, we would never do that, bro. We would never do that. And but you know what? The thing is, for those, when I say those people, that Raza that was in there, that's what I'm talking about. You should have known better. That's all I can say.
Money talks, dog. But at the end of the day, they're going to have to live with that and deal with that.
Yeah.
That's always going to be something in their resume. You get what I'm saying?
Now, let me ask you this. Obviously, that your video is up on YouTube. People can hear it. It's one of your most successful songs.
Simon, it is,
now,
by far.
Let me ask you this. I know for a fact that the love was more overwhelming than the negative.
Yes.
Okay. Let's just touch on the negative part of the comments. Who was it that was being negative towards you? Was it our own people?
It was a mixture, dog. It was Mexicans and black.
Okay.
Some Mexicans on the comments are like, hey, I'm Mexican, dog, and you tripping, dog. Like, that song's not disrespectful at all. He's putting on for us. Like, and like, you know, to me, like, I can't even, like, if you don't get the disrespect, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
Yeah, you can't.
Because you should just get it off the bat, dog.
Right.
But like what I said, dog, just flip the script. What I just said 3-4 minutes ago. That's all you got to do, dog.
It would be racist.
Yeah.
It would be racist.
And then, you know, there's some black guys out there that are like, oh, man, it's funny you're talking about Blueface, but you're using black culture, you're using hip hop. You know what I mean? There's some of those black people that say shit. But overwhelmingly, dog, the black comments on there, they're all love, dog. And they're all like, yo, homie, I respect you for speaking up for your people. That shit was disrespectful. If you look at the comments, homie, a lot of the blacks don't even claim Blueface. They're like, hey, we ain't bumping him, dog. Hell no. Like, we ain't fucking with that. Like, hey, shout out to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Raza out there, I mean, I don't know what it is, dog. We're living in a time where I don't think they realize, you know, like, what disrespect is, or they think it's just fun and games. If it's funny, if it makes you laugh, oh, it's cool. It's just, they're just, you know, he's showing us love. Like, nah, man, they're exploiting our shit. It's not just Blueface. There's other artists out there. It's like a trend now. It's a trend to use Mexican culture in black music videos now. And not just that, now the fucking new trend is to slap up the paletero man and shit, you know what I mean? And that's boiling my blood right now, dog. And that's beyond music, because now you're physically harming street vendors. Now you're out there fucking targeting them. That's how it feels like, dog.
Of course.
And that's the thing. The sad thing is you don't see this shit on the news, dog. You know what I mean? There's a BLM movement right now, and we respect that. I respect that to the fullest. I even went out there and marched in Long Beach for George Floyd. No, fuck police brutality, fuck all that shit, because we relate, man. We're minorities, and we fight the same battle, man. But like when you see all these videos popping off like that of these negros fucking with our gente, our elders.
Yeah, I don't get that, bro.
Like, come on, dog. And I know they don't account. I'm not stupid. They don't account for the whole culture. Exactly. But something needs to be said, man. I feel like it's reached enough. It's getting out of hand now, because every day I fucking see something. Right. And that's the thing. It's not on the news. One thing about social media, Chicanos Worldwide, I got to give them a shout out. Chicanos Worldwide on IG. Those fools broadcast Raza shit like all the time, dog. Raza shit. You know what I mean? Like our shit. That's like my news. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, don't get it twisted. Is it a good source? When I see something there, you can't deny a video. That's real shit. You're seeing something that's really happening. And I feel like that's happening too much. And I feel like some of these black leaders should speak up, because they have influence, man. Right. You know what I mean? Snoop has influence. Ice Cube has influence. Even if you just say something, it puts the tension at ease a little bit. Like, hey, thank you for speaking up. I got to give Big Boy from 92.3 a shout out, and Matt Barnes, the NBA player.
He addressed it.
They addressed it, dog. And that's puro respect, dog. Yeah. And we need more of that.
We need more of that.
That's how I feel.
No, I agree with you. And I believe that Raza feels that way. But on the other hand, I will say this. I've seen few, but I have seen, whether we call them black leaders or not, for lack of better words, I have seen some black leaders take the mic on the street, or at least address it with their phone, and have Raza behind them. Yeah. If you see anybody attacking these people, you know what I'm saying? So we got to show those people love as well, because like you said,
it's true.
That small minority group does not speak for, you know.
It doesn't. And that's the sad thing, because that's another sad thing about social media. I keep seeing these things, and it's like making me like, yo, should I even march for them? Like, they're fucking with us. I don't want to taint my beliefs. Right. You get what I'm saying? We march with them because we feel their pain. Because they get fucked with all the time. I mean, you're black and you're walking down the street, you're automatically a target for the Huda, dog. Right. That's just facts, fool. And I'm not blind to that. But like, I don't want that small group to taint how I feel about the whole culture. Because I got respect for the culture. Even on my Proud People song, the Blueface diss, on my first verse, I say respect for hip hop. I got the utmost. I was introduced to it very up close at an early age, thanks to my bigger brothers. My pops hated it and called me a lover. He called me the N-word lover. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I still, did that stop me? No, I love their culture. I love what they bring to the table, man, and we respect it, man. And I got nothing but love for that cultura, man, and hip hop to begin with. That's their culture. They created it, and I'm blessed to be doing hip hop. You know what I mean?
Dope.
So I got nothing but respect. And I say, maybe he was right though, cause a lot of black rappers on my idols, like the Pox and Cubes, Crooked Eyes, Tech Nines. Cause of them, I am not confused. Cause they speak knowledge in the facts. Iconic when they rap. It's another form of college when they polish up the track. Like, I'm giving them, like, those motherfuckers, that was my schooling, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hearing their lyrics and what they rap about, I got nothing but love for that culture, dog.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Well, me and you both. So
salute,
bro.
Salute to that, dog.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and change the channel a little bit. And what can people be expecting from you now?
Oh, that's
anything
right.
Coming out?
Good question, dog. I have an album called Tamales, Flowers, and CDs, dog. Trip out on that. But it's beautiful because it catches your attention. If you see that, Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. Okay. But I've had this idea for like 4 or 5 years, dog. No joke. I even wrote that song, that verse, like 3 years ago. And it's funny that all this shit's happening. All this street vendor shit, because I'm not tooting my horn, dog, but I've been on this. That's part of our culture, dog. Street vendors, the paletero man, eletero man, the ice cream lady, yes, all that shit's part of the culture, dog. And I always viewed that as beautiful, as like that's a representation of our raza as a people.
Dude, I got a guy out here. Every damn day, he's my alarm clock. I'm gonna tell you why. Tamales.
Yeah.
Every day, tamales. I be going out there in my butt huggers, my tantanarans. Hey, wait, cinco. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a primo. You know, I be fucking with them.
That's beautiful, dog.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Dale. But that's so that's such a beautiful service.
Yes.
And they're out there. That's work, fool.
Yeah.
The song starts off. Did you know slinging tamales was a jale? If you be hating on it, man, I'd be like, chale. Because a lot of motherfuckers hate on that shit. Or the gringos, you know what I mean? Right. Oh, that's tainting the community. It's making us look ghetto. Like, fuck you, homie. Those fools are working. Yeah, they might not have a permit. Whatever, homie.
But they're good.
They're out there fucking working. They're not slinging drugs. They're trying to feed your ass, pendejo. You know? My bad, dog. I get real passionate about this shit.
All good, bro. You know what? You're passionate for a reason. So, and that's your calling.
But that's the album, though. It's called Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. It's going to drop in August. I don't have an exact date. But it's very pro raza, obviously, and like I said, man, like a tamales, what it means is like it's a metaphor for our people, dog, for our raza. You know what I mean? Like whether it's the tamale guy outside of the calle, you know, selling shit, or the lady selling flowers on the side of the road. And CDs, I'm pushing these CDs. I'm pushing music. At the end of the day, dog, raza, we like to hustle for our shit, dog. We work for our shit.
I just want to say this because you mentioned the word gringo. My boy John Elkins is a gringo, okay?
Simon.
And I love that dude. But you know what I'm going to get him one day? Chicana. Chicana.
Turn him out, dog.
Yeah, I am. He said he ain't never had one. So
well, he needs a...
I never had
he's never had one. Okay,
so...
I've had plenty.
Okay, he's had plenty.
But I'm down for more.
He's down for more. Okay.
He's down for more.
Yeah, so because John Elkins, he's like the Bill Gates, the Steve Jobs of City Torrents. So I'm trying to tell you, but he's really black and Mexican. So
hell yeah.
Put it there. When I met this guy, he was hanging around in Compton. So we're all good, my brother. So okay, now the song's coming out.
Oh, that's the album. The album's called Tamales, Flowers, and CDs. It's like 17 to 18 songs, but one of the songs is actually titled Tamales, Flowers, and CDs.
Okay,
that's what I was quoting, man.
Okay,
and there's more songs like that. I just released a video called Cry. That's my newest video. Filmed by Miggy Productions. Shout out Miggy. He's actually my nephew, man. Much love, homie. You killed that video, dog. I don't know if you've seen Cry, but that's a real good. That's a good way to set the tone for the album. It speaks on politics. It speaks on Trump. It speaks on the immigrants. It speaks on the mass shootings. Not too long ago, people forget about the mass shootings where they were targeting Raza up in the Garlic Festival, up in the Walmart in Texas. You know, motherfuckers were out there trying to kill Raza, specifically Raza. And then you got gente out there that are like, you know, whatever it is, dog. They were born here. They're Mexican, but they're American. But like, at the end of the day, homie, when a vato's out here trying to kill Mexicans, you look just like the immigrant, homie. You're gonna get targeted. Cause I be hanging out at the swap meets. I be hanging out at Cardenas. You know what I mean? The Mexican spots. So if a motherfucker wants to go kill Mexicans, you might not be illegal, but you're Mexican and you live here. You're still the same target, dog. We're the same motherfucking target, dog. So, but there's a lot of music. It's like 18 songs. I mean, like when I do albums, I don't play around, dog. There's like it's 18 quality music, quality tracks, dog. So that's gonna be sometime in August. But we already did Cry, and I'm gonna actually have the Blueface, the Proud People. That's gonna be a bonus song on the album, just in case people didn't know. So yeah, I got plenty more. We got plenty more videos coming, man.
Okay. And that video that you dropped, that was a real dope video, man. That people can go check out. The one you were talking about,
Cry,
the Blueface.
Oh, the Proud People. Yes, you have it on your. I think you put it on your post. También. So you tagged it on there. Yeah. Hey, make sure to check that out. Hypnotic, Blueface. This is called Proud People, and then also check out Hypnotic Cry. That's my latest one. Proud People was filmed by I Suppose. Shout out I Suppose. And then Miggy Productions filmed Cry. So we're gonna have more videos coming, man. And that's the thing, man. I actually I had a studio session with Misfit Soto. And his advice, I asked for his advice. I'm like, hey, someone in your position, dog, like, what do you think is the best thing for an up and coming artist like me to do? And he told me these words. He said, stay in their faces. keep dropping these visuals, keep dropping music, stay in their motherfucking faces. So people are on their phone, like they're looking at my videos, they're on IG, like, damn, this was active. You know what I mean? You got to be active during these times.
Yes.
Keep the attention on you and keep dropping material, because people respect hustlers.
Yes.
They see you working, they see you out there doing shit. They have no choice but to respect it, even if they don't feel you. Like, damn, homeboy's doing a show, dropping another video, he's dropping another album,
speaking out.
He's speaking out at the marches. He's on interviews. That's a good look, and he's always in the studio. That's a hustler, dog.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you have to hustle, no matter what the fuck you do. It's not just rap.
Right.
Your job, your life, everything, dog. Nothing just falls in your lap, dog. You have to earn that shit, and that's what my Raza does, homie. Come on, dog.
Absolutely, bro.
That's what the fuck we do, dog. We hustle and we earn our shit, dog.
Now, when can people expect this album to drop?
I want to say it's gonna be late August, maybe mid-August. But I actually have a session on Monday where I'm finalizing it. Every song's done.
Okay.
We're just gonna master it now.
How many songs can we expect on that album again?
17 or 18 along those lines. And like a good chunk of the majority of the album, like 10 songs, is gonna be it's gonna be political or like real Raza addressing issues. You know what I mean? And a lot of this shit I wrote like a year ago.
Okay.
So I haven't really excuse me. One of the songs I just dropped a verse like last week. Because a lot of this shit, like I said, I recorded I recorded a long time ago. Now I'm dropping it, but I did a verse for Andres, the kid that got shot. I don't want to say he's Gardena.
Okay.
And he got shot in the back and shit. The coroner just released the official autopsy, proving that he got shot in the back 5 times, and the sheriffs are trying to claim self-defense. That's hard to believe that when you shot him 5 times in the back.
That's kind of like saying he committed suicide. He stabbed himself in the back 25 times.
Exactly, dog. So like, but the thing that's crazy about that is the sheriffs didn't want the coroner to release that publicly, but he did anyway. That's good on him, man, because that gives us a broader spectrum of the story. Yeah. So I actually did a verse on a song. It wasn't a completed song. I added a verse addressing that situation as well, just to keep it a little more modern as well. You know,
that'll work. Okay, cool. So you said late August or something?
Yeah, it's gonna be for sure August.
Okay. Well, we run out of time, brother. So here's what I'm gonna do. Give you an opportunity to give you shout outs, complaints, whatever you want. You know,
I got a few texts here. People are like, hey, shout me out. Let me see who they were, dog.
Look at it. Okay.
Well, first of all, let me shout out all my familia. They've been down with me since day one. My brothers, my sisters, my nephews, my nieces, all my supporters, my true fans out there. My cousin, my primo Suede, he always says, hey, you never throw me on a track, dog. You always shout out your familia. I'm your family. Suede, I got none but love for you. I love you like a brother. Ruben, mi hermano, dog. You've been there. Him and my brother Jesse, like they've dished out a lot of feria to me, dog. When it comes just for like video purposes, studio purposes, and that's something I hold valuable. Shout out my boy JP. He's on the Tribute to the West album. He's gonna be on this new Tamales, Flowers, and CDs album. That's my boy from high school. My mom, I love you. Si estás mirando ahí, te quiero mucho. ¿Cuándo vas a hacer tamales otra vez? También quiero pozole. Pero my Spanish, I turn high pitched when I speak Spanish, dog. Despensa.
Out of respect for mom, you gotta take that bass out, man.
Yeah, exactly, dog. Shout out to Carnalismo Clothing. They gave me some free merch. I appreciate that. Shout out Ogami. He got me on Spliff DTV. I got a reaction from Spliff DTV for the Proud People song, and that actually helped a lot of the viewers. So shout out Ogami. Shout out Christian. I'm in his hood. My boy Christian, he's like, hey dog, he sent me a text. He's like, damn, you're going to be interviewed by Wilmero, he said. So he's a big he grew up here. So shout out Christian. Shout out to my boy Freddie, Michael, you know, my coworkers. Low-key, I do have a 9-to-5, dog. I don't like to put that out there publicly, but I'm a hard-working vato, dog. You know what I mean? I work 9-to-5 and I work, dog. So shout out to everybody, man. All the fans, Priscilla, Focus LA. That's a dope-ass photographer coming up. I already told him he's gonna do my album cover. Shout out Miggy, I suppose. Man, at the end of the day, my familia, all my day ones, man. Everybody out there, man. All the family, including the sister-in-laws as well. Everybody, you know what I mean? Sister-in-law, brother-in-laws, todo. Puro Raza. Shout out my Raza. At the end of the day, it's all about Raza. We need to stick together and represent. Don't be ashamed of what you are. Don't be afraid to represent your culture, dog.
Dope. Do you have another one of these for me, man? I hope they didn't fucking drink it.
I don't know, dog. Did JP drink it, dog? Quien sabe, homie.
He had like 8 of them, bro. All good, brother. You know what?
Love,
First
man.
and foremost, before I give my shout outs, let me just say shout out to Royalty, to Night Owl, Shadow, Little One, Panther, Little Rob, all of you guys. San Diego, stand up. Much love, much respect to you guys. Much love, much respect to you for allowing me to interview you, bro.
Oh, all day, dog. Pleasure.
Other than that, let me go ahead and give my shout outs. I want to thank my boy John motherfucking Elkins, because without him, this shit wouldn't be possible. We're actually going to be starting up another podcast on a totally different subject.
All right.
It's going to freak people out. I'm serious. On this one, I'm going to come out with a cake butt naked on me.
What the fuck? With some porn shit? You said Pornhub shit. Did you mention that? You gave me little clues out
Stay
there?
tuned. Okay. So, other than that, my boy John Elkins, you can still go to his website, johnmotherfucking.com. You can still download his news. He's got some new ones. This one I took. He's got a nice centerfold picture of himself. Like he's really, he looks really good. Other than that, he's got pussy pockets, John.
Entanglement.
Entanglement
pussy pockets. Any color you want: black, white, yellow, brown. Some with hair, some no hair. Scented. If you want it scented, it will just send you a can of tuna. So other than that, he's got his women nail polish. He's opening up his women's nail salon. You can go get your toes done. You can get your ass waxed. You know, you can get your titties waxed. Whatever the fuck you want. You know, he'll do it for you. He's even waxing men. So yeah, that's coming too.
Sounds real sexual, dog.
Yeah, exactly. John is
sex sells, dog.
Well, that's the name of the place, Sexual Healing. And he's also what is it? Stripper glitter, anal bleach. So if your shit's a little brown, you can now go pink. So other than that, my boy DG, you can follow him on DG Media Clips on Instagram. He helped us out with all of this shit. My brother Spice Smuggler, he's still smelling refurbished dick pumps. So be looking out for him. Look him up. So right now during this quarantine, if you want to give your Yankee a little wanky, hit him up for the dick pumps. You know, they might be a little sticky. Just take a Lysol wipey and clean them up. They work just as good as new, brother. And then my brother, my fucking son, B Scanless, for helping me promote this shit. And everybody else out there, I forgot to mention. I didn't mention you for a reason.
Hey, one more time.
Yes.
I got one more. Shout out Tony the Wizard, dog.
Yes, whoever the fuck that is.
Much love, Familia.
Tony A. the Lizard. We're going to be coming out with a different podcast. So Sunday, I'm going to promote it. And I'm going to need you guys to subscribe, because I'm going to come out looking like fucking Walter Mercado.
Damn.
So.
Andale. You're gonna do like readings también?
Everything, homie.
Future?
Everything. Future and past.
Real quick, what's my future, dog? I can't even look at you, dog.
So now you're going to go home and I see your bright future.
Orale, I like that.
Hypnotize hypnotic.
There you go. You can't hypnotize
right now,
hypnotic,
I can't really
dog.
tell you because you're not really breaking me off. Go to the GoFundMe on Chicano Rap and leave whatever you want. And I'll text you your fortune. So anyways, everybody, see you guys Sunday. Okay? Don't fuck around. See you guys Sunday. All right. Stay blessed.
You too, dog. Thank you very much, homie.